Live now with some Red Dead Redemption. Okay, let me have a look at my trophies. Okay, redeemed. The PS4 version. Alright, I think what we'll do is literally just try and finish the main story. Well, I mean, not today, because obviously we will not finish the main story in a day, but we should do as much of the main story as we can. Oh. Oatmeal! Hey Oatmeal, how you doing? Having a good Wednesday? Hello? Here he is. It's Mr. Oatmeal.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Nice to see another century bean out
I
here.
also had a walk today. 20s. Where'd you walk?
Anyway, that's
There's this really nice nature reserve down the road from where I'm living at the moment. And it's like a perfect 10,000 steps if you don't cut corners on it. So I try and do that once a day. And sometimes deviate. Because if you go that way, you can't get a coffee. But if you go another way, it's less scenic, so... Okay, anyway, this guy's going to California. I hear it's wet. Also, I forgot to get a drink before I started, which is unlike me. My horse! John Marston is such a fucking buzzkill, isn't he? Shiloh! Hello, how are you doing? Marcus! Hi, your VIP badge is gone again. Is it because you have too many badges next to your name, or does me making you a mod remove your VIP? I'll go get me on a coach. Cool, so I'm pretty sure we just run into this guy over and over again until he probably dies. I can't remember. Knowing this game, he probably dies. Oh. You know what? Twitch is racist. You tell him. Yeah, our goal today is to do just kind of trickle on with the stranger danger missions and the main story, because there's a ton you have to do for the 100%, and most of it's fine, but it's just like this huge list of things to do, which means that I would be doing something, then looking at the list, then doing something, then looking at the list. I will definitely still do the 100% on stream, because in my opinion it's the most fun part of this game, getting the 100%. But obviously it would be quite stop and start to do it now. Just a little heckle. Yeah, but so also some people are doing roadworks outside, and because they're doing roadworks, I've got to keep the window closed, which means that I'm gonna start getting really warm and uncomfortable. What a day. Let's keep picking some planties as well. We need plants for one of the stranger missions that we've been sent to do, but I can't remember which ones exactly we need, and I could... Thank you for the resub, Bert. Welcome back. I could look, but I won't.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, my dad like popped outside. He went to go and get something from the garage, and when he came back, and he was like, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Big swarm of bees, millions of bees, just like flying down the road." And he'd had to like run into the garden and hide from these like this. He was like, there were billions of them, billions of bees. I was like, don't think billions, but who am I to discredit your experience? But he came in, and me and my brother were just sat at the kitchen table, and I was like, I've seen no bees. And he was like, yeah, and the guys doing the roadworks had to like run and hide from this massive swarm of bees. So they were just bees. Yeah, very dismissive of me. And hello, Birch, how you doing? I feel like I stream at the worst possible time, considering my audience are 50% based in the United States and only 8% based in the United Kingdom. I feel like if you stream at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, you're streaming to people that are like 18 hours behind. Maybe the Aussies. Perhaps the Aussies. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I feel like everybody who found my YouTube channel and then has come to follow me on Twitch to see my stuff just will never see me live because I don't stream at an even remotely good time. I'm great, thank you, Birch. I had a big walk. I was just playing some Overwatch, got trounced by the daytime queues. A bunch of people that I went to uni with reached out today to ask if I wanted to go to a reunion at the end of September, which I will. They added me to the group chat while I was on my walk, and I was like, holy shit.
For a monthly back east. You know, I'm sending them my
Witty and oh so pertinent missives.
and gaining myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action.
I'm gonna have to go and fetch some water in a bit.
I'm gonna find
Talking ruins my throat.
cheap women,
Guns.
guns, that sort of thing.
Oh, he just loves being here, doesn't he?
Well, you have fun.
Fun.
Hello, Gus.
Time of my life, sport.
Sephiroth.
I tell you,
You know, people thought that my cat's name Sephi was short for Sephiroth. It's short for Yosefka. I hope it's a good reunion too. 2 of the girls have since moved to America, and one of them's got like 3 kids now, so I don't think she'll be able to come. But the other ones probably will. Right, what is a newspaper seller? Barely know her. Rentable. Okay, we obviously don't need to buy the rentable properties. 5-finger fillet. We already did that one actually. Coots Chapel. We've got Flowers for a Lady. I don't think we've finished Flowers for a Lady, but the only other story mode mission here is the Irish one, and we basically have to go past that anyway. So let me have a look at what we need to do for Flowers for the Lady. Okay, wild feverfew grow around Henning instead. Red sage near Rio Bravo. Desert sage out west. We need wild feverfew, red sage, desert sage. 3 of each. Oh, Alice! Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Hi, Jiggy. Hey.
Majestic.
How's being a
Majestic.
cowboy?
Being a cowboy is everything I've always wanted. Thank you for asking. How are you doing on this fine Wednesday? I'm just going to check my inventory. Let's have a look. 2 red sage. Alright, we need 1 more red sage. We're good for desert sage. And we're very good for feverfew. Alright, so on the ride back to Irish, I will I'm pretty sure we are in Coochie Fried Rice. Thank you for the sub.
Majestic.
I appreciate it. I'm sick for trying to power through and do work. Well, I applaud your dedication to the cause. When I started to really fall out with my job, I mean, this is probably why, but when I started to really fall out with my job whenever I got sick, I was like, yes! Don't work for my course, it's hurting my brain. Well, look how productive everybody is today. And yeah, 3 kids, sounds insane, but she, in the last year of uni, she met a guy on Tinder who was, some US army dude who was stationed at the army base right near our university. I think he proposed to her within a year. You know how it is with the army dudes, but, yeah, he was really lovely. I think I only met him once, but he was very nice. But yeah, some super American dude who just kind of like swept her up, and I think she lives in Texas now with like 3 kids. So yeah, she will probably not be coming to the reunion, but I think everybody else will. Yeah, it's a thing, like, I don't know, we do have US Army bases in England, or maybe it's English Army bases that they were just visiting, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's kind of a stereotype. Because another girl in the friendship group got together with a guy called Billy, and I'm pretty sure he proposed after like 3 weeks, and she was like, "No, thank you." She quite respectfully was like, "No, not at all." And he took it very well. And then the next girl he went out with after they broke up, I think he married her like straight away, which was just bizarre. But I think if you are married on an army base, you get special barracks. I think you get like family barracks, so there's like quite a lot of incentives to just immediately, like, so you don't have to share a room with 14 other men who are all trying to not jack off too loud. Devil May Cry 5 again. I suck at that game, but if I already did it once, yeah. Do you do the trick where you like turn the camera so that the enemies aren't on screen and it makes them like less aggressive? Because I heard that was the way that a lot of people do it. Used to spend a lot of time in American army bases. Ah, a bunk rabbit. Good for her. Definitely didn't suffice. Yeah, I watched like a couple minutes of somebody going for the 100% on Devil May Cry 5, and he was doing the thing where you like, when you're Dante, you turn into like a big red demon thing, and you just kind of like fart stuff out your wings in the corner of the room. He was just doing that. Yeah, that was another streamer called Mind in Reverse, I think. Pretty sure it was him. But I was like, I don't understand what's going on, so I just left. Thank you, Jiggy. Enjoy work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still part of the Trophy Hunters Twitch group. I love being part of the Trophy Hunters Twitch group because I know all of them. Like, I'm on good terms with all of them, I think. They're all lovely to me. Like, they've, never had any problems with a single one of them. But the amount of drama that goes on between them, and because I'm in, like, the video essay kind of area of the internet, I don't really have much of I got some overlap with trophy hunting, but it's not like my whole world. So it means that I get to just enjoy the drama from the outside. Just constant arguments, everybody falls out with everybody else. I think it is just... I love it. I'm a big fan. You've never seen trophy drama? Oh my gosh. Gus. First thing you need to do is get acquainted with the PSNP forums. If you can find a forum thread where somebody has found an exploit for a trophy that many people consider to be difficult, you've stumbled upon your first goldmine. When people found out that you could join somebody's game on Cuphead and you could do things like if they had the platinum and you did one boss 3 stars with them, all of the bosses 3 stars would unlock for you. When they found that out, that was Ivan, thank you for the follow. That was just years of drama. It's just my favourite. Yeah, it was mad. I love it. But it's great as well because they're all of them. The thing is, they're all like siblings. Like, it's not necessarily that any of them are particularly toxic or malicious. It's just the fact that they're in this really small circle, so they just bicker all the time like siblings. So in the end, you don't really have anything personal against any of them, but you still get to just watch people like pulling each other's hair all day. Hello, Casual, how you doing? Oh yes, Marcus, when I was on the PSNP forums a while ago, my favourite thread was one where the Western release of a Japanese game had removed either scenes featuring like lolly characters or had just banned the game altogether. I can't remember. That was massive. That was days and days and days of people arguing about the artistic integrity of just some of the most wild shit you've ever heard of, and I was there for every second of it. I was just refreshing, coming back half an hour later, refreshing. Oh, somebody's just gotten banned. Oh, brilliant. It was great. It is, Shiloh, exactly. It's like, if I did it the hard way, your way doesn't count. When you in the end, it's like, it's a trophy for a game, in my opinion. Work smart, not hard, And Potato, how are you doing? Yeah, Vosh. I don't know who that man is. Sometimes I get compared to him favourably, and sometimes I get compared to him unfavourably. And I'm like, I've never met the man in my life. I don't know who that is whatsoever. But I wish him well. Never be compared to Vosh. Great. He's a moron. Oh. I did use summons on Dark Souls, bitch, because you were one of them. What's your character's name? Your name, the character's name was like Norman or something. You picked a Sheldon. That was it. Thank you, Potato. Yeah, I don't know who Vosh is, but I know that we have some overlap of viewership. Hey, buddy. Exactly, Casual. I think that if I've gone out of my way to make it harder than it needs to be, I am a fool. I mean, if you have fun in going out of your way to make it harder, like with challenge runs and stuff, fine. But to be like, I just want the trophy, and then to still make it hard for yourself, and then complain when other people make it easy for them, I'm like, oh, there's tons of elitism in trophy circles. It's just, it's magical. Hey, Shrey. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Jump.
Annabelle was mentioning she wants to go up to Blackwater, ride one of those newfangled motor cars.
Motor cars.
Old bumpy old horse carriage for my angel.
That's a good idea, Billy. I should get going.
Oh, I agree with that, Gus. That's actually a bannable offense on PSN profiles. So I think that the trophy hunting community are with you there.
Planet Earth.
Got an appointment with Planet Earth. He knows it's a planet. I'm joking. This is like
Farewell, John.
1814. 19?
We play bridge on Thursdays.
When is this? No, Alice, that's Annabelle. 1911. Let me up. I knew it was one of the teens. Irish. Well, we're going this way now. Sorry. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, for this, I am so happy with that video. I managed to get the copyright claims dropped. I had to write, like, a report for Warner Brothers. To be like, please let me have my video back. I promise it's not about the movie, it's about the book. And I had to just this ungodly amount of, like, corporate simping. But I'm glad it's back, and now I'm trying to decide what to do for this month's video. I want to do just something really chill and easy. I don't mind if it, like, bombs view-wise. I want to get something out, just because I like writing and it gives me something to do. And I was thinking of doing, like, a Visage review. Maybe both, Alice. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a Visage review. And then saving the big Dante's Inferno video for August. Some chill and easy yeah, you gotta balance Devil May Cry 5 out with just something like almost too easy. Visage was good fun. I want to talk about it. Oh yeah, Warner Brothers were like, that's not yours, and they took it off me.
Irish, what are you doing?
Irish, what are you doing?
Give me that. I'm your old friend Amnesia.
Cinematic.
I've come to tell you, if you ever pretend to forget my name or your debt to me again, I'll make sure you reach heaven.
This game isn't on Steam? Damn.
Now get down.
I kind of thought it had been ported already.
Mr. Marston. How are
Irish.
A shame to know you.
This is how my brother greets me every morning.
Women and ladies of the Lord.
I thought they was doxies.
Ladies,
Ladies.
sorry about this man. He's unfortunately lost his mind to the demon drink.
He's lost his mind to the semen demon,
This stupid all.
i.e. your mum.
So,
Is she? Little cameo in Red Dead Redemption 2. Love that. They should have Shido. I definitely thought this would have been on PC by now.
I find that rather upsetting, don't you?
Heartbreaking.
I just love how this like ragtag band of people that John Marston gets together to help him,
Come on. I know where
they all refer each other obviously, but he finds just an appalling band of help. Oh yeah, in 10 years there'll be like 55 quid for a ported version of Red Dead Redemption, please.
What you looking at? What you looking at?
Oh. Oh, he's... Oh no, we aren't going at the same pace. Alright. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 8K. You can see the pores on John Marston's nose. Marston! Spinning like a top.
Shut up, you lazy drunk. Before I stop,
Ah, yeah, bring out the sepia. Hello, Brian. How you doing? Bill.
I'm working like a weasel on my behalf.
Yeah, this one was pretty expensive, which is a shame because it's a port.
Raised on sour
It
milk.
would be nice for it to be cheaper. I remember that GTA 5's PS5 release was initially free. Something about it was free. And then they made it cost money. But I saw a lot of people had to buy it despite having already downloaded and started playing it.
You just rolled a spare.
Named Linux. Named Lee Max. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Arthur. My brother is absolutely insistent that I start Red Dead Redemption 2 after finishing this platinum, so I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered, it's not a good time, like, it's such a big game, it's gonna take forever, but at the same time, I've been saying that for ages, is there ever gonna be a good time to play Red Dead Redemption 2? I think we just need to do it. I don't know, I'm pretty sure, I saw people talking about maybe the online was, the online cost money or something? I don't know. But just think twice, yeah. The thing is, I love Rockstar 100%, so it's not the stuff that I would have to do. Like, that's fine. I think for me it's the time commitment. 200 hours is prime gaming time. Oh yeah, you can character transfer. Oh, Shrey, thanks for gifting a sub to Bahukari. And also, Bahukari, why aren't you subbed to me already? Hmm? That is a poor show. Oh, I could always do the Iron Bread Platinum instead. Yeah, good point, good point. Thank you, Shrey. I appreciate it.
Keep your eyes open. Shaky's all right, but I don't trust the gang of fools he runs with.
The gang of fools. I've been trying to get stuff finished on my trophy. Have you 100% of Bully? I have not. I own Bully, but I haven't done it. The 100% on PlayStation is much easier than on Xbox as well. For some reason, they just hate Xbox players, I guess.
Sounds like Shaky's only gone and got himself found out.
They did. GTA. Garlic Babe! Hey, how you doing? Have you played Disco Elysium? I watched Marcus play it for like an hour, and I was like, this game looks brilliant. But it was so wordy and so intense that after an hour I was like, right, I'm not even playing this and I'm gonna go for a nap. I want to get back to it. I want to play it because I think I would love it.
Good luck, Marston.
480,000. It's a shame you can't pool them together.
I'll be waiting out by the front.
Thinks I'm fraudulent. Oh, that's fine. Right, climb the ladders. Okay, time to focus. Yeah, I think I would really enjoy Disco Elysium. I watched my brother play Still Wakes the Deep, and I wanted to cover that for like a duo, like a co-op video with him. How do I crouch? Oh, there we go. But it's fucking still 30 quid. I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale and then do it. Still Wakes the Deep was nowhere near as scary as I was hoping it would be. I was really hoping that it would like ruin me, you know. And it did not. It was a shame. Marston, why can you go into cover if you aren't gonna... Oh, it's the fucking door in the way, isn't it? Well, time to wait. I completely agree. Garlic. Well, I didn't mean to do that either. I was just trying to change the side. I couldn't... There we go. There we go. Cool. Well, not ideal. Still Wakes the Deep. The ending was so sad and so perfect and so
My kindness is only as good as the
emotional. But yeah, I really, 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 really wanted something a little bit different. I wanted it to be like really scary. I think that because it's a horror game that knows to not be too long, which I like. I don't like horror games that want to be like, dude, just. I actually kind of hate the. I actually kind of hate the shooting on this sometimes. Because it's like you can go into cover, but yeah, I was pressing R1 to go into cover against that wall, and he just didn't. But whatever, fine. Yeah, I think it had the right idea by knowing to not be too long. A lot of horror games really, really overstay their welcome, and Still Wakes the Deep didn't. But even so, there just wasn't enough. I think that it could have been like 10 times more intense. Right, I'm just gonna wait until I heal up. Yeah, Alien Isolation, it's way too long. I think that Still Wakes the Deep should have had like 10 times the body horror. Way more like tense moments. Most of the time, in fact, every single time I think you encounter the monster, it's like a stealth section where you have to like stealth past it. Which just means, especially I think the first one is the hardest, so you just end up getting your shit rocked by something for about, not too long, like 15 minutes. But then after that, it's not scary anymore, because you kind of know it's, like, your brain knows that there's a reset if you die. This is not good. I do not want to, Oh yeah, maybe I could get a key. I would be like, hey, can I get a key so I can talk about how kind of, like, you've really missed the mark with this game? Yeah, actually, no, I would like the carbine, please.
Get out of here, all of you!
The fucking door.
Come on! There's only two of us! Looks like we got most of them. Let's go find the ammunition.
Oh, you cheesed it. Nice. I saw my brother really, really struggle with the stealth in, like, the outdoor bit when it's really foggy, but after that he, like, walked past everything. I actually don't know, Brian. I don't use the items on this game very much at all, because I play it on easy. I only use the medicine because it told me to. Maybe it will, maybe we'll find out. I think once you've gone past the checkpoint, you've definitely lost it, but... Euro Thug. Never heard of Euro Thug. I am shooting you in the face. I don't know what to tell you, man. Where is he? There he is. Woo! Not great. Yeah, I used to do 6-hour streams, and I remember we did 4 hours of Alien Isolation, and then I was like, I'm bored. I'm gonna play something else. Alright, easy. Get on the wagon seat. Yeah, maybe I will send them the Everybody's Gone to the Rapture video and be like, please, please, please. I also have the Amnesia collection, which may have Machine for Pigs. I want to do an I'm So Done with Amnesia, because there's like 3 games in that, which would be really good. But I was hoping to do an I'm So Done with Still Wakes the Deep, so maybe I'll just ask them. Please, can I have a copy of Still Wakes the Deep? I promise I'll lie and say it's the perfect game. I have to be really careful not to press triangle on this. Please, sir. Just a tickle of Still Wakes the Deep. I can call the review Still Wanks the Deep because it was pretty scary. Hello. Like, I'm like laughing as I kill them as though I don't have like heinous aim assist on this game. Just drive, Irish. Speaking of heinous aim assist, the new Overwatch patch has made the tanks so strong. Obscenely strong. Like, you're pumping damage into these tanks and you cannot kill them. I think this is probably just their last ditch attempt at creating an alternative before they eventually just go back to the 6 versus 6. Hey Strong, how you doing?
That machine gun had better work after all this.
I shot you in the throat, both of you. Can you hear the roadworks outside? Or is it kind of quiet? Overwatch 2 makes me sad. Oh, why does it make you sad, Golic? I have been absolutely shagging on Echo lately. Oh. And the thing is, I'm on console, so when I say absolutely shagging, it's not going to look nearly as good as a PC Echo. Damn, that is kind of loud. Let me turn the microphone. I don't know. I don't know if I'd consider it dying, but like, I guess it depends on what you mean by dying. Like, for me, I still, you know, my queues are like less than a minute long. It's pretty like bustling for me still, but I just find that they're so keen on like reinventing the wheel that they are just constantly adding in updates that people hate and then having to like scrape them back. I've never heard anything good. Well, yeah, you know what? That would sum it up pretty well, I think. When is Silk Song happening? California. Oh, we could carry on with these. What a detour we've been forced to make. And also, I refuse to fast travel in this game, so we will be going all the way back. I don't play games with people. I used to hate playing online games, and one day I just changed my mind. Anytime, friend. Well, somebody's unhappy with what I've done there, but we will just run away. I think the worst balanced co-op game I've played, and I've got more than 1,000 hours in it, so it's not like this is off the back of nothing. The worst balanced co-op game I've ever played was Dead by Daylight. I think with that game, if you you start with 4. If you're solo queuing, like 4v1 survivors versus killers, if you're solo queuing, if one person is dead by the time before the first generator is popped, that's it. The rest of the game is basically a write-off unless you can pull something really good out. The aiming for console Overwatch. Yeah, I've had to fiddle with my aim assist in a lot of different ways. Like, you can really fine-tune it, but definitely. It's a loud-ass carving sound. It is people doing roadworks right outside my house. And they've been doing it for hours. Fall Guys. I was invited to do the 100% for Fall Guys so many times. And, I was like, no, I don't think I will. The thing is, I definitely could have had the 100%, easily by now, but I was just like, I'm not getting into this. Oh, you did it, didn't you, Butch? You did it with Dave. Yeah, they have been drilling outside my house since like 8 AM. And it's literally like right outside my front door. I'm like, guys, what takes 8 hours of drilling? Do people still play Resident Evil Resistance? Because I remember a bunch of people went for the 100% like the day it came out. But I don't know if anybody still actually plays it. Oh, let's do this stranger mission. Oh, Dave's a lot of fun. Me and Marcus, I think, did Cannibal Cuisine recently. We had a really good time. It needs boosting. Yeah, I thought so. It looked like an interesting idea, but it didn't look like it had any depth whatsoever, you know? Public drilling. Do we go in this way? Hola! Who is this? Oh my god, this is the movie, man.
Establishment?
This place looks like a schoolhouse. Alright, Marston. Rude.
We make dreams. Are you not a devotee?
A devotee. No, actually.
What you call it?
Marston is such a grumblebee. Listening to that drilling is as bad as playing Far Cry 6. Yeah, I know. I'm in it. I'm living it.
New Austin with its cheap land and fine climate.
Adventure stories. Melodramas. I really need a drink. So white noise. Well, enjoy it, because I am going to go fetch a drink. I'm also going to turn my webcam out so I don't feel weird walking away from the stream. There you go. My keyboard. Be right back.
I'll see what I can do. Not much of a high-stakes gambler. Doesn't seem like a thrill. Dribble? No, sir. Listen, if you run into a chap named Spatchcock, get back to me. Who? Spatchcock. Playing the finest blues and the book again.
It's so loud. It's so loud. Whoop.
If I see him, I'll tell him.
That is too low. Well, I'm glad you are enjoying. I'm excited to get into Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, because I'm playing all the GTAs. What's your favourite GTA, and what's your least favourite GTA? I've only played GTA 5 and GTA 3, and I hate GTA 3, so that one is my least favourite. Alright, let's carry on to Gaptooth. You turn on a fan even during winter to sleep. My brother does that. Every time you walk into his room, it's like walking into a freezer. It's so cold. But yeah, I climbed Ben Nevis at the weekend. So proud of it. My friends and I did Snowdon 2 years ago. We did Scaffield Pike last year. We did Ben Nevis this year. But I hated climbing both mountains. At no point during either ascents was I ever having fun. Snowdon was manageable. Scaffield Pike was awful. Scaffield Pike is the smallest one, but it's so steep, it's so miserable, I hate it. So when they asked me if I wanted to do Ben Nevis, I was like, no, I'll come along for the weekend, but I know that one of the guys going, his girlfriend didn't want to climb the mountain. So I was like, I'll just sit at the bottom with her. You know, she's just gonna like look around the town and, you know, get lunch and just kind of chill while you guys climb that mountain. So I'll do the same. I'll hang out with her instead, and I'll just come along for like the holiday. So they drive to where I am to pick me up on the way, which is like 2 hours south from me. And they pull up, and I was like, where is she? And they were like, oh yeah, she's not climbing the mountain, so she just didn't come at all. And I was like, oh. Oh. And I was sitting there thinking, like, we went for breakfast near where I live. I was sitting there thinking, like, well, you know, I'm not climbing this mountain, and the girl I'm supposed to be hanging out with isn't here, so maybe I should just tell them to carry on without me. Maybe I should just not go. Then I was like, well, you know, I've already paid for this. I haven't seen these guys in ages, so I should still make the effort. And I got in the car with them. It's an 8-hour drive to fucking Fort William, which looks like Chernobyl, by the way. If you've ever been to Fort William in Scotland, that place would not be out of place in a stalker movie. And it's also, like, woefully expensive, because obviously when you're in Fort William, there's nowhere else to go. Like, you can't just nip down the road to, like, another place. So if you eat there, it's, like, minimum 25 quid. Basically, no matter what you have. You know, I had a burger and fries with a glass of wine. It was £28 for that. And they're like, whoa, what are you gonna do? You gonna fucking go and eat some grass, you cow? I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough, I'll do as I'm told, and I did. And then I was like, well, you know, since I've come all this way, I'll climb this mountain. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. A lot of people kind of talk about climbing mountains as though, you know, it's worth it when you get to the top, it's worth it. And in some ways it is, because it's worth it because I'll never wonder what it would have been like to have done it. That's it, I'd say. I'd argue. Alright, here is... Gosh, you lot are so lucky that I have plenty to talk about during the Hellspawn! Hello, this is one of my favourite games too. How you doing? Mr. Mansion, isn't it? Good to see you. I swear it always rains here. Maybe it's scripted to rain.
Ain't too much closer to California.
Yeah, I found it. The coach wasn't so much what I like. It was a bit slow, predictable, mundane, but these.
These cacti are quite palatable. Sitting back, killing time. Nice. What kind of stuff do you do, Hellspawn? Pretty tense. Hey, Pretty. How are you?
Very noble creature. Did you ever hear the tale of the horse who
The horse who could?
some better known as Screwtrap?
Oh, I thought that was the end of the sentence.
Trusty steed like that. Take me to the shining
So,
Sam, listen.
what am I trying to gather here? Is he basically got heat stroke? Is this the thing about him? Or is he like discovered the opium? Or is he just weird generally? Not illegal narcotics. Well, I hope you don't have a good day at work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna die. I got the, for those of you who aren't in the know, bit of Mert lore, I got the 100% for this game on the PS3, including all of the online. Fucking miserable. So I have played it, and I know what happens, but I don't remember a lot of the specifics. Yeah, John is like, look, I'll hop around from person to person and just kind of address the needs as they arise, the needs of the people. Oh, strong. I guess you have a proper eye for that stuff, don't you, in regards to game development? Because that, I don't notice, like, problems with the map in terms of what you mentioned, like white lines. But I can definitely see how once you've got a knack for that kind of thing, it would start to really bug you. I love a bit of heat stroke and lunacy. He's high off his tits on peyote. Really? Are you pulling my leg? Dunlime is interesting but heinous. Oh my gosh, yes. I had it on the 360, but I didn't 100% it on the 360. I remember dipping into the online. And for those of you who haven't played the online for Red Dead Redemption, on Red Dead 1, you get a horse because you're the main character. When you're playing online, you start off with a mule. And I think it's got a particular name. Oh, it's beneath me. I think it's got a particular name. Can I go down this way? Online it's called like Faithful Steed or something, and it's like just some little bastard. Can I get down? No, I don't think so. Let's just go. Let's go the long way. And basically, there's only a few places you can spawn in Red Dead Online. So people who had been playing the game for a very, very, very long time, come on, would basically just sit and spawn camp with snipers. So you load in and just get killed, and you're like, oh, okay, fair enough. And then I put the game down, never picked it up again. Really like 2. Oh, this game's wonderful. I haven't played 2, so I can't compare them. But whenever my brother plays 2, he cries, so that's all I know. Yes, you do. You need like a little wingman to get into Red Dead Redemption Online properly. Yeah, I remember there was this one cheat that people could do where you'd join a lobby and there would be lots of dead bodies on the floor everywhere. And if you shot one of the dead bodies, you'd hit max level. And I was kind of hoping to run into those when I was trying to level up. Because there's a trophy for getting to, like, prestige, I think for prestiging? I can't remember. Something like that. So you basically have to get to level 50 and then prestige your character. And I grinded that legit. And while I was grinding that legit, I was really hoping I'd just get flung into one of those weird servers and just accidentally... It was my last trophy. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be great if I could just accidentally hit level 50? Because, you know, the time would still look legit, but no, it didn't. I was not so lucky. Online games from the PS3 era that have grind requirements really pissed me off. Me and my friend Dave were doing Lost Planet 3, and it's like... It was like 30 hours of just grind. Literally just grind. We had to unlock every skill. It was something like 5 million XP, and you get like 14,000 per game on average. You can kind of boost it. I remember after a while we were getting like 70,000 per game, but it's not. It wasn't fun. Nothing about those trophies are fun. Yeah, we did Resident Evil 6. That was shit. The Syndicate, which I had to do before the servers went down, that took... Luckily for that, the trophy weighting is like 50-50, so it's like 25 of the 50 trophies are online, 25 of the 50 trophies are offline, so it was kind of worthwhile. But yeah, that took a really long time, and I had a time limit to do that. Pretty sure I did that the day before it went down. I missed 100% but the game crashed on a multiplayer match and deleted my progress. Classic 360 Red Dead Redemption. Oh yeah, I really hate those. I was put off by doing the Bioshock 100% because you have to grind to like level 50 on that and it takes forever. I don't mind multiplayer modes. I really have fun on multiplayer modes. You find some amazing hidden gems, like Doom 2016 multiplayer. Nobody told me that was going to be as fun as it was. Some stuff you run into and you're like, oh my god, this is the best. I would happily play multiplayer modes. I don't want them to ask me to get to like level 5 billion. And there's like nobody else playing, so you just have to boost it. Oh, I didn't do Kane and Lynch. Was that the one where it got taken down because you needed to do like a mask thing on an app or something, or like a web page that got delisted? The single playering 50 hours of jank piece of shit online required for a plat. Oh, I thought for some reason that was a Ratchet and Clank reference. Maybe because of the way you worded it. I was like, well, you have to do 50 hours of online on Ratchet and Clank? Which one? Yeah, it's ass. Ass. Oh, it's getting hot in here because I can't open the window. I am so bad at leaving the window open that my dad has put a post-it note on the inside of the door to be like, close the window. I'm so bad at leaving the window open. Sorry, Colin. My brother wants to do an I'm So Done With video about Left 4 Dead. And I was like, Left 4 Dead isn't on the PlayStation. And he was like, well, do it on the PC then. And then I was like, something to consider. Like starting 100% on PC, because then I get 100% Oblivion. Best game ever made by anybody, and best game that will ever be made by anybody. Which is something to do. Oh my god, Sky is a bird. Welcome. You finally caught me. How you doing? Does it rain scripted here? I didn't word that properly. Left 4 Dead. I'm really considering doing that on PC. I think that would be really fun.
John?
85. I think I own them. Can you believe that? Me actually owning a PC game. Even I'm not immune to Steam sales. I mean, I am now, but when I was younger, despite never playing on the PC, I would go and buy like stuff when it was 50p, just in case.
What's happening? Sam has managed to get himself.
Apparently, the 100% for Left 4 Dead is like so hard. Has anybody done it?
Furious he is, and remove him from the premises. Or slit his throat and watch him bleed to death.
Watch him bleed to death.
He will delight and amuse them.
Left 4 Dead comes with every Steam account. It comes with every birth certificate, actually.
Okay. Marshals of the law.
My brother,
When the shooting starts, take that.
my brother's really not eccentric. Like he comes out with like really random stuff at really random times. So today I was eating my lunch, my soup, and my brother came downstairs and he was like, "Check this out," and it was the Left 4 Dead iceberg, and at the bottom it was like Rochelle's face changes after she gets ripped apart by zombies or something. Can't remember. And he was just going through all of them, and I was like, it is an absolute roll of the dice whether you come downstairs and say not a word, or whether you come downstairs and talk to me for 4 hours about, like, the different grades of tornado.
Ensconce yourself in the back of my wagon, John, so that we can make
Ensconce yourself in the back of my wagon. Nobody says that to me. Oh, and the deputies?
Come on.
Come on! John's wagon. I found some goat's cheese in the fridge today. Now I'm trying to think about what to do with it. Besides eat it, obviously. I once had goat's cheese on a croissant with mango chutney. And it sounds so unusual. It was delicious. It was delicious. I believe once we've done this mission, it's good in lasagna? Wow, you learn something new every day. I believe once we've done this, we will unlock Mexico. Just as a concept. And I think then we'll be able to go and do the story missions down there. I really want to get cracking on the 100%, but I think it would just be so much more time efficient and efficient for these streams if we just kind of do the story missions and some of the stranger missions as and when they pop up. I think that trying to like look back and forth and be like, oh, we need to do 5-finger fillet here, oh, we need to do this horseback thing here, oh, we need to catch this, we need to like wrangle this horse. I think I would just be all over the place. I know that these streams are very high intensity and very high energy, but I just think that would tick it a little bit too high.
Greetings, my good men. What would you say if I said immortality was at hand? What would you say if I told you I could teach you to fly? What would you say?
What a wordsmith.
I could turn a man into
This is me segueing into a sponsorship.
impossible, yes, once, but no more.
Gentlemen, I bring you wisdom from the east, and I pull this curtain down and it's Raid Shadow Legends.
Some of the finest goods, the best medicines, and the news
Oh, I figured out today, I took a very angry walk because I was in a really bad mood.
exotic trinkets,
I figured out today there was
elixirs,
a bit of Mert lore. There was a sponsor that absolutely shagged me in the arse in my first few days on YouTube. Awful company. I refuse to work with them anymore. They're not who you think they are, if you've seen some of my older videos. It was a VPN company that basically took advantage of the fact that I didn't really know what I was doing and snuck a bunch of very subtle wording into the contracts, shagged me, paid me like a quarter of what they were supposed to pay me, and then withheld that and then made me give them a second sponsorship for free. And I've just realised that as per my contract, I can delete this sponsor segment from my, 1 minute, I have to kill some people, to kill some Broncos. I can delete this sponsor segment from my video now because it's gone past the contracted, like, year or so. I'm just very happy about that because I hated working with them. They had me at, like, proverbial gunpoint. I can see you. Just stand up. There you go. Where's the other guy? Where's it? Heh. Which company was it? I can't say, but Alice is right. Absolutely awful. I remember I argued very bitterly with them as well because they really, really exploited my lack of knowledge. They put a bunch of bullshit in the contract as well. And then, like a year later, the guy, not the guy that I worked with, but just a different person from that company reached out like, hey, hi, it's me from this company. So, like, I love your channel, I'd love to work with you. And I blocked them. It's like, fuck off. Awful. Allegedly. Absolutely, everything I've said is completely alleged. But no. People are always like, why'd you work with Raid? And I'm like, I work with Raid because my audience are all over 18, so they're gonna make their own decisions, financial decisions as well. Raid is a mobile game. And you know, they're a bit bollocks in terms of like microtransactions, but I don't think that that is, I don't think that that is illegal. But most importantly, because they're just really nice. They are really nice to work with. Hello, monster. Have you been enjoying my trophy progress? Did they shut down? Really? My god, we should do something. We should do something. They shut down? Oh, we should do something. Let's do like, I'm trying to loot, and I'm also trying to be given joyous news. Hello, Candy Conic, how are you doing? Yeah, let's do something. Let's celebrate. Let's get a pizza in. I did do Power Wash. Yeah. Ah, I remember having to go to Reddit to ask for help when I realised that the contract they'd given me was like the most scumbag thing I'd ever seen. Basically, I was like, oh, so in YouTube, you can either do like a one-off payment for an ad integration, or you can do something called CPM, which is like cost per watcher, I don't know. But CPM is like, basically if you got 1,000 views, you'd get a tenner, basically. If you have a CPM of 10, but if you've got a CPM of 20, you'd get 20 quid for 1,000 views, you know. And a lot of people say that, you know, at the minimum, you ask for like 15 CPM. And that never really worked for me. Like, I don't know if it's like I'm just particularly bad at negotiating, but I usually ask for like a CPM of 15 and I get offered a CPM of like 12. Or I'll ask for a CPM of 20 and get offered like a CPM of 30. And I have never been paid the amount that you're supposed to be paid, but you know, whatever. But I remember I said to this alleged company, I was like, oh, so I'd like a CPM of 15 with a cap of views after a certain month. So what they do, like what Raid does, for example, is Raid will look at... Let me go down here. Raid will look at the amount of views you've gotten within the month, and then they'll pay you based on the amount of views you got, right? So, let's say you get like 70,000 views and Raid have given you 15 CPM, you get whatever that is in money, I don't know. I don't do maths. 300 quid, I don't know. 70,000 views, 300 quid, whatever. So when this alleged company reached out to me, they were like, oh, we can only give you 10 CPW. And I was like, I didn't see that they'd offered CPW. Which is per week, not per month. So basically, I was like, oh, so you'll pay me this for the first month of views. And they were like, yeah, CPW. And I was like, okay. And then after the month happened, and I was like, okay, so this is the amount of views I had. They were like, oh no, we were never gonna give you money for the month. We were just gonna give you money for the first week. And I was like, oh, that's like a quarter. And also they said we can only do we can only do 10 CPM as well. So basically they just ended up paying me like peanuts. I think it was like 100 and something quid, despite the video doing really well. And then they were like, oh, so we actually have expectations set that we haven't told you about. We didn't write these expectations. We didn't have like an expected number of sales that you had to reach to get paid. But we actually have some written down that we haven't shown you, and they're not in the contract. So because you failed to meet these sales targets that we never told you about, we're not going to pay you at all unless you do a free integration for us immediately. And I don't know, I was pretty stuck for cash at that point. 200 quid meant a lot. So I was like, okay, sure. And I did them the free one as well. Cosper wank, yeah. Hey look, nice, how you doing? But yeah, basically they just kind of filled the contract with stuff that didn't make... I read it. I read the contract, and still, they just... loads of stuff like flew under, and it was worded in a very precarious way. I was like, I'm never working with you guys again. But they don't exist now, so... Astro... so each trophy for Astro's Playroom comes out once per month. There was one for June, one for July, there'll be one for August, and one for September. So I actually physically can't do Astro's Playroom until September, at least.
Where in Mexico?
Oh, thank you, Alice. Yeah, they sucked. They were awful. Really, like, shitty, predatory, specifically going for, like, small YouTubers kind of company. I'm glad they're down. I'm gonna have a cake this weekend. I probably could have posted about it on Reddit, but there's no, like, centralized way that you can review a sponsor that you've worked with. And also, the problem with posting it on Reddit is that Reddit is full of people who go like, oh, well, you should have done this. And I'm like, yeah, I know I should have done this. But for example, if you work with like Raid Shadow Legends and you misinterpret something in the contract, they'll go, no, it's supposed to be like this. And you'll be like, oh, thank you very much. Because I guess they have so many people that they're working with that if you misinterpret them and you get something wrong and then you're unhappy with it, it doesn't really matter to them. So they're like, yeah, we'll just be completely honest because we have so many people that we work with that it doesn't matter. And they're really clear, they're really honest, the contract is laid up very clearly, you know, there's a lot of clarity, a lot of transparency, they're extremely communicative. But when I worked with the alleged VPN company, they were shit, very, very, like, snarky and rude, and then very underhand. They kind of relied on me not knowing what I was doing at all. But yeah, I think if I'd have taken that to Reddit and I'd have been like, hey, watch out for working with this company because they knew that I was new and they did this and they did this, I would probably just get a ton of replies from people being like, well, you shouldn't have done this and you shouldn't have done that. And I'd be like, yeah, I know, but I'm learning a lesson, you know. We share a significant update about the journey of alleged company. After extensive deliberation and evaluation of our long-term business strategy, we have made the difficult decision to sunset. That's a fancy word for lose. Yeah. Girl, what long-term strategy? Long-term strategy to not go bankrupt, I guess. I think they got bought by Nord, but that was when I was working with them. Allegedly. This stage just keeps getting better. Yeah. They're like, God, I wish I still had that, like 150 quid or whatever it was. Yeah, I remember taking the contract to Reddit and being like, hey, these are the terms that they laid out for me. I don't think this is legit. And they were like, no, yeah, the Redditors of r/Legal Advice UK were like, you could absolutely take them to court over this, but it's for 100 quid, so it's not worth it. And I was like, okay, well, alright. I have indeed done Resident Evil 6. That game was not fun. I'm going to be starting Divinity Original Sin very soon, and I'm very excited for that. Me and Marcus are going to play it. Me and my friend Tom tried to play it about 10 years ago, and I think we got about halfway through the story. Exactly, Shiloh. Oh, Divinity Original 2 is so good, yeah. Me and my friend tried to play it back at uni, we got about halfway through it. I started the game as like a rogue character, and then realised that rogue characters were just not the way to play for me. I think for me, in future it's going to be either healer or like melee, you know, brick shithouse build. Summoner. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a Shao Hellspawn. I want to be on one of those cool illustrations. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go this way. Summoner. Wait, so what's the summoner build? Is that the legit way to do it? Because I want to get all the trophies, so it's gonna take a while. Gotta finish Kiwi first, though. Has anybody here played Kiwi? That game is fucking difficult. I'm on day 3 of winter. There's only 3 months in the game, and well, 3 seasons, but you know they're like 16 days each. So hard, absurdly hard. It's like every stage is like passing a kidney stone. How do you plan on getting cancelled when you get bored of YouTube? That's a great question. I think I'm just gonna scream. Well, I was gonna say scream a slur, but I think that's done enough. But I'm also not exactly gonna be going the Dr. Disrespect way, am I? I quite like what Sketch is doing right now, where he had consensual homosexual sex with somebody, and people are reacting as though it's worse than what Dr. Disrespect did. Oh, wait. Sketch had gay sex with somebody, and it ended up on OnlyFans, right? A fellow adult, respectable, consensual, homosexual fun. You know, the kind of liberties that this country was built on. But people are acting like it's worse than Dr. Disrespect. So I think that's a way, you know, the gamers just aren't ready for it. Yeah, slur, yes, actually, you know what, if I shout a slur on stream, my career will probably grow tenfold, so you make a good point, Sheila. I don't know. Ranger Summoner, okay. Yeah, I know that the rogue dagger kind of just didn't work. I think it's not scaled at all for early game. You're fighting skeletons and stuff, so bleed doesn't work on anything that you fight. Stealth is not that useful in that version. Funny man and lights, camera, action. Alright, okay. Actually, no, because we would have to go up and then back down for Irish. Let's go. Yeah, let's just be thorough. Let's just do this first. Yeah, I was actually quite warmed by this, but my brother came in when I was eating my breakfast, and he was like, "It's so weird. Everybody's defending Dr. Disrespect, but this happened with Sketch, and people are treating him like he's killed somebody. Like, why are more people upset about..." He was genuinely like, "Why are more people upset about Dr. Disrespect than they are about Sketch?" And I was like, that is legitimately how it has always been. Like, nonces get a little bit of like performative pushback, but largely their careers are just completely unchanged. But like, being discovered to be gay is for some reason just a career ender. Every pony. Necromancer. Do necromancers do well against skeletons? Or is it only like dead that it works? But, you know, it's good. So yeah, I'll probably explore those kinds of directions when I get bored of YouTube and decide to go out with a bang. But no, I haven't decided for sure yet, so I'm happy to take suggestions. But in regards to games, I've realised that basically every single player game I've got still is like roguelites. Blackface Dream, good idea. And it is Shiloh. Every time. Physical damage. Damn. Well, thank you, got it, babe. I will probably play Necromancer because they look cool. What's I going to talk about? Yeah, I've realised that like all the single player games I'm playing at the moment are like roguelites, Returnal, Hades, Cult of the Lamb. These are all exactly the same format, and I don't know how I've ended up playing them because, to be quite honest with you, I don't love them. Like, I think the genre is completely fine. It's okay. And yet somehow they've ended up as like my currently played for some reason. But I need to crack on with Cult of the Lamb. I'm obviously cracking on with this. And I'm gonna make some I'm so done with videos about them. Just missing Dead Cells, yeah. Maybe I should just do that and then have them all ongoing at once. There's so many games I want to play, but I just feel like you never have the time, do you? Shout out to all the people that are still playing Shadow of the Erdtree, though. I know my friend Scobie is probably squatting on that game heavy right now. Loving it. Loving every second. Don't do this. Okay. Oh no, I'm thinking Titan Cells is the one that you have to play without taking a hit. But it doesn't seem to be that long a game. I don't know if I could do that though. I think I would get too stressed. My brother recently did Outlast 2 on stream. Amazing stream. Edge on my seat the whole time. But when he was playing, I could hear his heartbeat in his, like, breathing. You know how stressed you have to be for that to happen? Infinitely longer than it took Shek. Oh, I reckon Shek... the thing is, Shek loves to, like, binge a game. When a game comes out, he won't sleep. He will just play the game until it's done. Sometimes he'll be up for, like, 40 hours. And then after that, because I think he doesn't like spoilers, so I think he'll play it all in one go just not to see a spoiler. And then after that, he'll start his actual playthrough, if that makes sense, and then just, like, play it legit. Oh, how are you liking it, Princess? I don't know much about it at all, so I won't accidentally spoil anything, I don't think. But I do that all the time. I'll be like, oh my god, I saw that. I love that this happened. And then I'll be like, oh, I don't think anybody would know that. Okay, my horse is miles away for some reason. I don't want to fight the bandits here either. I think I'm just going to leave them to it. This is where I grinded to max level on Reddit Online as well. Oh, Shadow of the Erdtree. I had a couple people ask me if I was going to cover it, and I was like, probably not. It's not my price range at the moment. I gotta be reasonable. Oh my goodness, Pony. Please. Plimbo. Plimbo. Oh, Maze! No, I'm not doing anything. Which bosses have you enjoyed so far? Bearing in mind I'm not going to recognise the name of them, although I saw some weird lion on the trailer. My army of simps. Now, I am aware that the people on my Discord are extremely generous. And I feel like I'm only ever going to ask for money when it's something that, like, I really need, you know? I think that I've got, like, loads of games to play. There's definitely people in the Discord that would be kind enough to buy me something like that, and I'm like, no, I don't need it yet. It's, at ease. Tits firmly scared off. Oh, is it like a, kind of like a horror looking thing then? Is it like all grafted and stuff? I've had a surprising amount of people on YouTube say, are you going to cover The Boys Season 4? I'm like, no, I don't think so. I don't think I'm even going to finish my videos on 13 Reasons Why. I keep sitting down to watch season 3, and it's so boring that I cannot get through an episode. It's insanely dull. Super, 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 super boring. I just think that my videos on seasons 3 and 4 just are never going to happen. Because with 1, I had a point to make about how the season was more harmful than it was healthy, right? But with season 3 and 4, I'm like, I would literally just be bitching about a show that isn't very fun. I don't blame you. Yeah. Have you seen it, Sky? I'm glad that they stopped with the Hannah Baker stuff. Just in the sense that they were dragging something out that felt almost disrespectful to drag out. Yes, you do, Burge. I am very grateful. Ow! Ow! Whoa! Excuse me. Is that him? No. Ah! Who's shooting me? Whoa, 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 whoa! Great. Did he? Was he nice? That wasn't fair. Okay. I'm so far away. Yeah, they must really like 13 Reasons Why. Yeah, I think they heard me talking shit about Hannah Baker. They were like, get out. Get out of Thieves Landing. Miserable. But yeah, no, I've been asked if I would cover The Boys season 4, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I didn't like The Boys seasons 1 to 3, but I do that thing where, like, I don't hate watch stuff. The reason I made the video about The Boys is because I watched season 1 through season 3, and I was like, I don't like this anymore, and I'm going to make a video about why I stopped liking it. But I'm not going to watch something specifically because I know I'm not going to like it, just to make content off the back of it. I think it's kind of like a toxic hole a lot of YouTubers fall into, where they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get some really good content out of this, I'm going to get paid for this. But they just end up making kind of sludge, and they make it for an audience of people that will then go and hate watch it, and then the thing gets renewed, and they're like, oh, how could this have happened? It's so bad. And it's like, it probably literally happened because 50 YouTubers made something about it, and now it looks way more popular than it is. Same, Alice, same with the Velma. The Velma cartoon was just pure bait, you know? Can't remember what his answer was. Damn, Sky, if you remember, I would love to hear. Hi, Richard. Long time no speak. How you been? Okay, hello. Well, I got time. Anti-sludge content action, yeah. Angry Joe. Okay, we're gonna anti. Players bid on the total number of dice on the table. Yeah, I remember there's like a strategy for this, isn't there? Thank you, Richard. Oh my god, pal, how you doing? Take a look at your dice. Okay, we got 2 3s, 1 1, 2 6s. Alright, I'm going to say that there are 3 6s on the table. 5 1s. 3 4s. I'm just going to say there are 3 6s, aren't I? He thinks there are 5 6s? You crazy? Working on any other games? Good question. Oh, I was talking about this a little while ago. Because I'd like to do another video this month, but I want it to be like kind of chill. Oh, wait, where are my 6s? Did I win? No. Okay. Okay, cool. I want to do Visage, a review of Visage. I want to talk about why it's scary and why it works and why it doesn't work. 1 2 3 4. 4 6s. Into my bid. 5 6s. Lyle Mooton calls the bluff. At least these guys are fighting amongst themselves. Damn. Do we each have to give a dice? Oh no, okay, yep, cool. The honest man is handicapped. I hope so, Gus. This game is the tits. Last bid was 2 4s. I think that there are 3 2s. See you, Garlic. Have a good day. He thinks there are 4 2s. He thinks there are 5 2s. Alright.
I say spot on.
Oh, wait. I was not paying attention to that. Damn it. I thought it was 2s, not 4s. Damn it. Can't read. I lost a die. Well, I wouldn't have lost a die if I'd have known that he'd said 4. Alright, let's have a look. 3 1s. Let's go for 3 1s. Calling the bluff. It's not untrue. But it was true. At least 3 1s. Yes. Sorry, I love these. I love these kinds of games. When me and my cousins go away on the very rare occasion that we do, we 3 4s. I'm gonna say that there are. I can't go any lower. I'm gonna say there are 3 5s. We are guessing who has which dice. 1. Damn it. I'm trying to convince people that I have more dice than I do. Essentially. Let's have a look. So we have 2 4s, so I'm gonna bet 2 4s. Then they can either say there's more or less. But if we leave Lyle Mooton to call every bluff, we kind of get away unscathed. I am trying to convince an AI that I am bluffing. This guy is almost out. Ray Wallington. Almost. Let's have a look. I love that they use the Spyro chicken sound. I hear that anyway. Last bid was 3 1s. I'm gonna say yeah. Sure. Bastard. I think actually declaring it spot on is probably the lowest chance. Hey, Smooth! How you doing? Let's say it was a 1-1 on the table. 4 1s? I think you're full of shit, Lyle. I don't think there's even 4 dice left. 1. 2. You're kidding me. Well, whoops. Forky and Fox. Times it. Anyhow, 4. Okay. Well, went to the court. Okay. Let's do 1 2. All bid. 2 5s. Oh, go on, Lyle. Do the God's work. 1. No. 2. Okay. Yeah, suck on that, Lyle. We can still win. We can pull this back. We just can't make any decisions. 1 2. Well, I have 1. I'm going to say there are 2. Oh, right. Yeah. You have won the land deed from the gambler. Oh, that's why we were playing Liar's Dice. That makes sense. Okay, well, even if we lose, we've done what we came here for. Smooth has been playing Spirit of the North. Bids there is one. I'm gonna bid there is 1-6. How do you like that? 2 ones. Well, that's not what I'm fucking talking about, is it? Well, I don't have 1, which means that 2 of his would have to be 1s. I'm gonna say no. Yes! Probably Smooth. Alright, we're gonna win. We're gonna win this. We're gonna outsmart him. He bids there is 1-3. Well, I bid that there is 1-2. Oh. Has to be a higher face. Yeah. The rules of this game is that we each have a dice, or we start with 6, and you roll them, and you're like, okay, so there are on the table, there are 3 3s.
I'll make a bid.
He's full of shit.
I call your bluff.
Glad to see you, partner.
Unlucky, my friend.
No, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Not playing this bollocks anymore. Get out. Easy. Can't mind game me. Oh, they're all the way down here again. I'm pretty sure he's dead. He is probably fine. Now we get up and shoot them. Smooth, when I got here, the whole town aggroed on me and I died. Yeah, we were betting on the whole team. Now that we go down to Mexico, we can probably catch the Hungarian half-breed, I think, which is the white horse. There's a pure black horse. Actually, no. There's a pure black horse and a pure white horse. And the Kentucky Saddler, which I'm pretty sure we got when we got as part of the story. Pretty sure the Kentucky Saddler is like the orange one that you get. Brother took a solid week convinced that Red Dead Redemption 2 took place in Maine. Maine. Oh, pun. Pun. Come to me. Maine, I feel like a woman. I don't know. But, I mean, it's America, right? What's the difference? I'm joking. Maine is where it is set. Which is a book that I read once. Yeah, anyway, I think I'll review Visage this month. I think I'll just do it as like a nice chill little game to talk about. Because I have quite a big video planned on a game called Dante's Inferno, which came out on the PS3, I think like 2008. I loved that game. I wrote the guide for the online, but it was like the first guide I ever wrote and it was shit. Like, don't get me wrong, it was shit. But it exists. And I just really want to talk about it. I think it's basically like enormous liberty taken with an interpretation of Inferno by Dante Alighieri as a video game in the style of God of War. So it's like it's not even remotely like loyal to the vision. It's ridiculous, it's stupid, it's like very. But I wanted to go through it and be like, this is based on this, and this is based on this, and this is based on this. But I think that's going to take a really long time. So I'll probably do that one for August. Exactly, Smooth.
Ah, Mr. Marston, I've come to wish you well. How are you, sir?
Okay.
It was the edgiest. I used it too because it was the edgiest. When we when we do Undead Nightmare,
They love me down
we will
there.
be able to get the
It's such a
unicorn.
home. I've got more friends than you could shake a stick at, should you so desire.
So you know the way.
Oh, it's easy. We just get on me raft here and let the current sweep us away.
More likely to find
Right.
bear boys in Maine, I guess.
Come on then.
Moose boys.
I'm not sure your idea of paradise and mine are quite the same, Irish.
Relax. We'll have
Mulligans.
a great time and we'll find your man Williamson. No bother.
No bother.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to get to Undead Nightmare, isn't it?
Look at it this way. I know we ain't exactly all cows, but you know.
My brother and I share a capture card. Very funny.
But not through lack of trying.
Hey.
You boys have fun down there. I shall miss you, John Marston.
I shall miss you, John Marston.
Know me? London.
Pilgrims with the buckle.
Or maybe Peking. I'm a traveling man, sir. This land is much too small. for
Goodness.
me.
We are saving money.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, well, yes, we men of science are not a very loved bunch in this land of myth and superstition. I'm off to the civilized world, where men like myself are revered and given medals.
Oh, it was mine initially. Old Bessie is like 4 or 5 years old. But Smooth will be like, oh, I'd like to stream today and tomorrow. And I'll be like, alright, so I'll do it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 pence a fart. So worth it. Money well spent.
Nice of you to turn up for once, Irish.
What do you mean?
So basically, I think the idea is that we cross here, but shit happens and we just get dragged downstream. I'm older. I'm 5 years older than Baby Smooth. He is a baby.
Got your priorities straight.
You know me, Johnny boy. I'll relate to me old funeral. They say God invented whiskey to
My baby brother. I like having a baby brother because I will introduce people to him and be like, oh yeah, this is my baby brother. And then it's just a 23-year-old man with facial hair.
Let's go with the river. You'll have to stop chasing us with it. There's a rifle at the back of the raft. Reload from that round with the back.
Does my bullet have drop off? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? He is taller than me, yeah. He is, yeah, only a little bit, but... Younger sister to an older brother. We are enemies. Damn. I love how it mixes up. Oh, yeah, Smooth is born the week before Christmas, and I'm born the week after Christmas. Looks like our mum had a few Mother's Days? Yeah, to be fair, that was just poor planning on their part, wasn't it? That fort up there. Oh. Yeah, never miss, except that time I missed. That fort up there is where you grind for like 500 kills with the Gatling gun or something. We are super unlucky, yeah. But I did get him a capture card for his birthday. But a few years later when we came to try it, so I couldn't return it. But a few years later when we came to try it, it didn't work at all. It was a brand that began with Z. I can't remember what it was called, but basically it, like the audio was really delayed going through it to the point where the delay would get more and more. So it was just like unstreamable, really, wasn't it? Yeah, Zaz Lukey. I did the bird dirty because I'm the best shot in Red Dead. And no, not just because... Monster, get down. Not just because I have aim assist. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, mine's an Elgato. But I was like, oh, I'll just get him like a nice little starter one that he can use. And it might not be the best, but it should work. And I would say that if it can't even stream audio, then it doesn't work. Yeah, now we share custody of the Elgato. Forgot about that. I am shooting you in the face. I don't know what more you want. Yep. My arthritis. Leave my arthritis alone.
This is the 4th time your so-called friends have nearly got me killed.
Nearly got me killed.
Love you over here.
There you go. The lassies do. Oh, them big brown eyes. Turn stone into butter they would. Hey, the Mexicans know how to make a bottle of liquor too. What's that, pulque?
Pulque.
There's a drink that would take the frost out of a frosty.
Yeah, the Zaz Lukey was a shame.
Just here for Bill Williams.
Oh, bless you, Smooth.
Place is a wild devil's paradise.
Apart from the fellas,
I can't remember if that person still even comes to the stream.
I'm pretty sure Rat told
No, I think.
my friend. I like it though. A little more inventive than Irish.
Well, you were
Yeah, I don't think they still come to the stream. Yeah.
What's your John Marston?
Wait, does it actually work, Princess? Is there like no delays or anything to it? If so, I would love to know what brand it is.
They're still coming behind that big rock. I think we have them, boy.
You know you're gonna die, right?
Nice. Yeah, dropped in. Basically, somebody added. We used to have a list of games. You add the game to the list of games. I play it on stream, kind of thing. Somebody added Red Dead 2 to the list, and then somebody in chat went, "Oh, I can't believe that this happens at the end. That really sucks." And I was like, "Wow." And he went, "Well, I mean, if you haven't played it by now, then you don't have a right to complain about spoilers." And I was like, "Yeah, but the point of this list is literally so that I could play it now." Am I dead? No. And then he like laughed, and then he left. And then when I was talking about that, in the next stream, I went, "Oh yeah, a guy spoiled the ending of the game for me," and somebody else went, "Oh, it's because of this," and I was like, "Nope." So I got the ending and the epilogue spoiled. It's the thing where you hook it up to the computer and it brings the video to the... Yes, it is. Yeah, that's what the Elgato does as well. Smooth was very annoyed. On my behalf. Someone spoiled Ex Machina for me. It was me. Alright, he's being subtle. So, we'll do it, but that guy was a knob. I wasn't a knob, though. I was like, I don't want to watch that movie, because it's the bit where this happens at the end. And Marcus was like, "Well, great, thanks." It was me. Yeah, it was me. To be fair, this, it was added to the list in, like, 2020? I started streaming around 2020, so... Yeah, it'd only been out for, like, a year or so? Can't remember. Oh my god, I've been flashbanged? Yeah, I think I agree. And the issue as well is that obviously we now have a younger generation of people that didn't have time to play things like BioShock when that game came out. So it's like, when you're talking about it, I referenced BioShock in my fucking Suicidal Rachel Foster video. And I got so many comments being like, "You've spoiled the ending of BioShock for me," and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Like, it literally did not occur to me that there were still people who hadn't played it. But of course there were going to still be people who haven't played it, because they were like born when the game came out. So now I try and just generally not. I feel like it's rule of thumb is that it's just better to ask. I did. I got flashbanged on Red Dead. Yeah, some games, like Sixth Sense, the movie, you tend to hear, because the ending is such a punchline for a lot of jokes that you tend to understand where it's going to go before you ever play it or watch it. And I think that that's the case for a lot of games as well. Hey, Carissa. and grow up in gamer spaces. Exactly, yeah. Like, I think it's perfectly valid, like, especially with films, to not have been alive for when it came out, and to not want to know the ending of a film. Like John Rosebud from Citizen Kane, you know, I think that you just won't. I think it's better to give the benefit of the doubt, you know.
These poor fools any further. Tell me where I'm headed.
Of course. Let me think.
There's a massive Sopranos spoiler in She-Hulk as a joke. I love that. That's so mean.
It's on the way.
Yes,
I want to watch Sopranos. I'm not that fussed on watching She-Hulk either, so luckily I won't have that conflict of interest.
met an American guy.
I knew pretty much everything about it going in. Still love the fuck out of it though. Yeah, I've had similar games to that Sky. The ending of this game hit me like a bus. I think the ending of Red Dead Redemption 2, from what I've heard of it, will still hit me like a bus.
But he's real nice. Failing that, you could try the provincial governor.
Yeah, a lot of spoilers wind up in media, don't they?
Some Spanish name. He's based out of Escalera. Played three-chord stuff.
Simpsons, yes. Smooth. I want to recommend Bioshock to you, but I don't know if I would these days. Like,
Bastard. I was real drunk last time, John.
it's a fine game.
Well, thanks a lot for your
The
help.
story is interesting.
Oh, let me guess. You gotta be on your way.
My hot take is that it's too short to be good. You get a lot of abilities while you're playing Bioshock, and a lot of the abilities you don't unlock until like the last level. And there's no New Game Plus, so you get the ability for like 3 fights and that's it. If there was a New Game Plus and you could go into it with all of your abilities, it would be great. But the fact that like... Oh, you are under the sea, but it's not too bad. House of the Dragon got spoiled for you. I've been loving House of the Dragon. Used to read the wiki page of games. Oh, bless you. I used to watch Ending Explained on YouTube just to have something on in the background, and it destroyed some of my experiences with films. Oh, Ilaria! I think that is super mean, and you should definitely do it. I also love Ending Explained. Oh, we're getting music now because we've arrived in Mexico. The guy who presents Ending Explained is so sweet as well. Like, he's just super jolly, really goofy. Like, he and his missus. I mean, if she's his sister, then it'll be embarrassing. But I think she's his missus. They do like really adorable sketches together, sometimes to illustrate points. I remember they did some silly spoof of The Nun in his video about The Nun. The sepia filter. Oh yeah, of course, Smooth. I had a friend listened to a narrative podcast recently who'd misremembered some of the spoilers I told her, and it ended up making the twist harder, which is funny to watch unfold. Yeah, and sometimes people will tell you a spoiler so intensely to your face that you think they're joking. My dad, when I started watching Better Call Saul, I'm not going to spoil it, don't worry, my dad went, "Oh yeah, and this happens." And I was like, "You're full of shit, man. Don't do this just to get a reaction at me. I know you're lying. You're just making stuff up." And it happened. No, he legitimately told me something that happens in like one of the last episodes, just for fun, just because he knew I'd come back and be like, "Why'd you do that, man?" So yeah, sometimes spoilers are a gift that keeps on giving. Dead Meat. Yes, I only recently discovered Dead Meat. I like Dead Meat a lot. I don't know if I would be able to do. I mean, obviously, I'm not shitting on the channel at all. I watch Dead Meat a lot. I don't know if I would be able to do what they do over there, because with me, I have a lot of flexibility about the kinds of videos that I make, and it means that if I want to switch up my formula a little bit, I can just do it. Not that I do, but if I want to, like when I made the new channel and stuff. With Dead Meat, I don't know if, like, what do they do if they get bored of doing that? Do they just, because that's it now. They can't make anything new because the audience that are there for the consistency of that series will not, like, some of them will acclimate well to something new, but many people just kind of like, they like the same thing, you know, they want the same thing. I don't know, I think with a channel like that, you get like that perfect formula. You make like, they do have a separate channel for other stuff, but it's like, they have a whole team for Dead Meat. And they do one video every 2 weeks, I think. So it's like, you can't add more videos in, but you can replace what you have, you know? Like, when you and me started doing I'm So Done With, I couldn't... Like, that effort, I can't just do both of them at once, you know? I remember you came downstairs once and you were like, are you gonna write this? And I was like, no, because I'm writing this, and when I finish writing this, I can write that. But you know what I mean? But not nearly as many people watch that. Yeah, I do wonder, because they have like this perfect formula, and it brings in millions of views, loads of people love it. It's obviously enough to sustain an entire team, which is really good. But I do wonder how they would approach it if like they just kind of got bored and wanted to do something else after a while. If they were like, oh yeah, don't really want to do movies anymore, or if they were like, oh, I don't really want to do kill counts anymore. Especially because with a lot of the original kill counts are for movies with high kill counts, because that's what they wanted to look at, kill counts. But with a lot of the movies that get requested, it will be like, oh yeah, 3 people died in this movie, but what you guys basically wanted was like a plot summary, like kind of like ending explained. Yeah. Oh, they give it to that guy. What's the guy's name who occasionally stands in for James? I can't remember his name, but he's very funny. Oh, hey James. Doran. That's it. Yeah.
No, sir. Pardon, pero
Zoran.
yo
Yeah.
habla un solo poquito español.
There was one sketch he did where he just like he had like fake throw up in his mouth that he was just holding, and then just like spat it all out. Horrendous, but good. I don't know if they've done Hatchet. To be fair, doing movies is a nice gig. Like, when we want to cover video games, it might be like a 10+ hour playthrough, and then replays, and obviously if we're doing I'm So Done With and it's all trophies, Smooth had to do the Insane Runabout Last 2. That was like a week. You definitely can't get stuff out, when you're doing video games, you definitely can't get stuff out at the same speed as thingies.
No, I appreciate the welcome,
Movies, you know,
but I'd hate to
movies are a nice
beautiful afternoon
3 hours at the most. You get it, you take your notes, you might watch it again, take some more notes, write your script, second draft, like 3 or 4 days, record it on the 5th day, editing, get it uploaded next week, easy.
I too have a family.
Some of the movies they cover are ass, I suppose so, but we will cover some ass games too. The company that makes the capture card doesn't ship to the UK. Damn. Alright, yeah. I mean, it's only for Smooth, so it's not important. You bought a physical copy of Devil May Cry 5. Congratulations, James. When are you starting that? Oh my god, he wants to steal my boots. Ramona! Thank you for the resub. Welcome back.
Oh, majestic!
Oh, mean. My hat.
Oh, very good.
Oh my god, it's
Indeed, sir.
him. I forgot his name.
What a great way to improve border relations.
Well, you didn't
The
do
Lutheran
anything.
Farmer crossing the river, coming into their civilization and butchering the local peasants.
This guy's like, I didn't do shit, but you shouldn't have done it that way.
Don't mention it, old man.
Old man.
You kill peasants, you become a peasant.
I never aspired to be anything more.
A socialist, huh?
Yes!
No wonder you left America.
I'm many things.
Peasants, huh?
Most of them bad.
Hmm.
But a man of political principles? No.
Well, then I fear Mexico.
He's like, I'm apolitical.
Don't you worry about me.
Oh, I didn't know you were in bed, Sky. Yeah,
An angry
get up.
man a long way from home.
Have your breakfast.
Got a sloppy shoe.
I can handle it.
Thanks for being here.
As long as you're killing quail or peasants. But if you have to face another man, you don't stand a chance.
Rude.
You do?
I can show you a few tricks. Come with me.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's your name?
That doesn't matter.
He's got like a Star Wars name. I can't remember what this guy's called, but his name is like Bob Shitter. Lando Mandalorio. Glup Shitto. Yeah, he's got some stupid name. Mace Windu. Dog Warrior, hey! That's what you come up with. Yeah, shut up. Alright.
Thank you, old man.
Now, who are you?
Shit Turdo.
No one interesting. Who are you?
Oh, thank you, Dog Warrior.
Landon Ricketts.
Playing any good games at the moment?
Not a name that means much anymore.
Lando Ricketts.
Means a little. You were famous. for
Darth
being
Shitter. Darth Shitter's hilarious.
Yeah,
That'll be your
Hollywood
name
is
now.
a strange kind of fame. I was the fastest in my time. I must have been. I'm the only one left.
Damn, James, well done.
Living quietly. Waiting.
What?
Andy,
Oh, majestic!
welcome back, Andy. How you doing? Been on any nice walks lately? Oh, actually, walking gossip, walking chit chat. I think I might do the West and East Highland walk. That big fat one. That'll be fun.
Revolution?
I imagine you've done that. I imagine you've finished it. Playing the new DLC of Final Fantasy XIV. Amazing. How is it? That game is the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it?
There's another local guy running around promising the
Thank you. The tea has fully restored my energy just in time for me to run to the store. And we just started talking about, look, I love a walk. Not up a mountain, but generally as a thing. He's an awful individual. No, it would be an IRL walk, but I reckon there's probably an associated Conqueror's Challenge. My current Conqueror's Challenge is just the 2024 one. I set a goal for 1,500 kilometers, and I think it'll actually be much easier than I thought. So maybe I should have set it a bit higher. Yeah. I didn't know they had Star Wars ones. What are those for? We love a walk. Yeah, I really, because I used to box. I hate when you get ill, but you want to exercise, because it's like, what I found was, if I exercised, I would continue to have the cold for another day. Like, every single day I exercised, so colds would be protracted out to being like, why can't I? Oh, I guess I have to do this one. Colds would be protracted out to being like weeks. I would have colds for weeks and weeks because I would just like keep exercising because I just really wanted to box and I'd go swimming and stuff. And it's like learning to just not do anything when I have a cold has been like the most annoying lesson of adulthood. I did just get some new boots because my old ones are losing all grip. The shoes I took up Ben Nevis fucking reek, right? And I was thinking I might put them on eBay. I think if I put them on eBay, somebody would buy them. See you soon, casual. One for each of the original 6 episodes. Ooh, I should look into those. I loved the I can't remember which one it was, but it was like the glow in the dark one that you got. It was like I think it was like a Japanese one. Yeah, Gamer Girl boots. Is the old man supposed to be Ambrose Bierce? Is that a Star Wars character? Because it sounds like one. These people need me. How about you shut up? The Tokyo one, yes, that was gorgeous. I was in the car with my mates this weekend, and oh, we're going this way. I was in the car with my mates this weekend, and they were taking the piss out of those, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. But one of them was like, "Oh yeah, my dad. He's just started doing these stupid things where like he signs up for something and it will say, oh, you know, you basically walked like the circumference of Petra or whatever. Oh, you walked the Lord of the Rings trail." And he was like, "Yeah, and it's not real. You're just walking on a treadmill." And I was like, that's what I do. Did I get him? Oh, I almost shot that guy. See you soon, princess. I'll probably stream for another hour or so, so maybe see you soon. Escort the wagon. Oh, but I wanted to loot. Yeah, I think also, if I ever went back to New Zealand, I would definitely like to do some of the walks that they have. So I think if I was going to do that, it's better to do the Star Wars one, because you're never going to actually walk the circumference of, like, Tatooine, are you? Because you're never going to go to Tatooine. So it's like, you may as well do the ones that you can't actually literally do. Exactly, Ilaria. Exactly. But anyway, yeah. They were like slagging it off, and I was like, not saying anything. And then one of them, my mate Elliot, went, "That's what Kirsty's been doing!" And I was like, oh, you dickheads. I've got my medals in my bedside table all like safely stored. But then, because Elliot was like, "Oh, that's what Kirsty's been doing," the other guy, Matt, was like, "I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's nice to walk. I'm just saying that it's really cringe that my dad does it." And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, the Scooby-Doo one has like the coolest medal. And I wanted to do that one as well, but it's way too expensive, isn't it? Exactly, Ramona. The thing is, like, I think that they both have like equal benefit. For me, because I had a treadmill for a bit. Because I had a treadmill for a little bit because I would always have a ton of energy after I streamed. So I'd be like, oh, I can't go for a run after a stream because I finished streaming at like 2 AM or something. Well, back whenever I used to finish streaming. So I got a treadmill, but I just found it so boring. I hated using the treadmill. I use it when I'm in the gym, but having the treadmill in my house, I was like, no, I don't like this anymore. So I decided to switch and just start going to the gym instead. Like, for me, I much prefer... yeah, you know what, I'll just put up here. I much prefer just going to the gym or going for a run outside. But it's nice to have the option to be on a treadmill, isn't it? Stairmaster boys. I should have done plenty of the Stairmaster before I did Nevis.
Mr. Marston, how the devil
Knob is small. My knob is small.
I'm good. I'm glad you're here because the
Yeah, I should have continued the cycle of piss taking and just kind of completely deflected it onto somebody else. But yeah, Andy, have you done the Highland walks? West Highland Way, East Highland Path, whatever it's called. Oh, Zombies Run is the app where you can hear zombies in your ears or something? I'm not sure. I feel like I'm simplifying it too much.
Was he about 5'8"?
But I was looking at walking routes around Scotland and I was like, should I just walk Scotland?
Big American?
Right to Rome.
Find the Americano.
We are. We're going to do the whole thing. As a thing.
I got that.
But they do have his sister.
Yeah.
Amelia's,
What's your, like, dream hike, Andy?
a human being, not the clothed vermin so many people.
There's loads of, like, amazing places in the world to walk, but I find that once it's anywhere above 20 degrees Celsius, it's off the table.
Enthusiasm that mirror
Actually, maybe 25.
This man's problems pay me, but they're not.
Yeah, look out, Scotland.
those who sit on the fence make a choice in their own way. Don't you think, Mr.
Those who sit on the fence make a choice. Oh, Ricketts is like,
What
be
about you,
political.
Ricketts? A man living in the past? Man who ran away from home?
What choice did you
I'll tell
make?
what choice I made. I'm a fighter, sir, and I'll fight to the end.
Yeah, mind your
I
business.
think we should get going.
I'm gonna go to Brazil in August, but once I'm back, I think I'm going to start up at the gym again. I was signed up with the gym back where I used to live, and I really enjoyed it. And when I moved here, I was just a bit too like I've travelled for like 4 months, so I didn't sign up for another one. But I think I'm ready to get hurt again. You hear zombies if you slow down, and they have acted segments that play between your playlist songs.
I've been hearing some things about you,
Ooh, I really like that.
that perhaps you're more
But yeah, that's way more in depth than I thought it was going to be.
for some recent encounters with this Bill Williamson fella.
Probably somewhere in Scandinavia. Barely know her.
Everyone seems to know my business, but nothing about the men I'm looking for.
It isn't easy getting the locals to talk.
I saw people cycling. Haha, thanks, Andy. I saw people cycling Scotland. While I was there this weekend, like literally like biking around Scotland, and I was like, that's a really cool idea. The only problem is that the roads are so windy and so like dead end that would be terrifying. Mostly the mustache, but his actual characterization is probably at least part of it. Yeah, I feel like Landon Ricketts can kind of see the like Marston's kind of intentional ignorance. Like Marston doesn't care because he thinks he doesn't need to care, but he kind of should care, and Landon is like trying to pull him out of it, which I really like. I've just been focusing so hard on Liar's Dice. Yeah, that's really cool, Ilaria. I did not know that. It's my policy not to skip anything on Red Dead, unless it's by accident, because I accidentally skipped a cutscene over here. But I will fast for 48 hours as punishment for that. So. I'm joking. I love popcorn too much. Can I look around? No, can't see. The other NPCs just kind of dead-eyed, sitting there. I really like the world of Red Dead Redemption. I remember when I found out that you could, what's the word? And when I found out that you could skip stuff, I still didn't do it. When I found out that you could fast travel, I was like, no. There's a trophy for getting from Blackwater all the way down to Escalera, like, in a day. That one's really fun to do. And it's not too difficult as well. I've never failed it, but I've always, like, hauled ass. Oh no, his mustache is also great, Ramona. Like, don't be backtracking on that. That was a legitimate statement to make, I think. Woo! Oh, Smooth recently got a mustache. As in, he just shaved the rest of his face. Carved the mustache out of marble. He's on his mustache journey, his facial hair pilgrimage, you could say. Yeah, how is it coming along? My cat is absolutely obsessed with my brother. He is the chosen human. I didn't know that she could love until I saw the way that she is with Smooth. She follows him everywhere. She cries outside his door if he closes her out. She scratches at the carpet when she can't see him. She just wants to look at him all the time. It made me feel very insignificant in comparison. And at night, he will send me selfies that he takes with her, but she'll be like lying on his chest in bed, and he'll have the camera down here and be like... But he turns the flash on, so Seffi is like, in all of the pictures, she's got this like terrified face, closed eyes against the flash. It's like midnight. I do have Whitty, but she, you know what she's like. Whitty's very skittish, she won't come near me. She's a sniper though, so she needs to maintain distance. It's wild to have bought a cat, nourished her from kittenhood, raised her as my own, and then watch her just desperately pine after my brother. It's her job though, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't enjoy climbing Ben Nevis, but now that I've done it, I've got this bug. I want to do big walks. Big walks. I'm gonna have to try really hard not to do like a stupidly caricaturish accent when I read out the place names here. My horse! You know what, I'm glad that the horse we saddled died. My horse is really cool. Go for it, don't you start. There's a massive walk on the opposite side of our town? No? Where is it? You should take me there, Smooth. We could do it as siblings.
We need to find a man called Carlos. I was told he could help us. We'll ask around when we get there, but we don't want to draw attention. See if you can
I walk around the nature reserve, and I know that there's a really long route you can take there as well. It would probably be like 6 hours. I was thinking about doing that today, but my leg still hurts. So.
Only reason enough for our Linde. So I've heard. She's a good woman, a teacher. If they lay a finger on her, I swear I'll feed those bastards their balls.
Oh look, he's radicalizing Mr. Marston. He's like, look, she's a teacher. They better not lay a finger on her.
Looks kind of sleepy, don't it?
Whatever you say, pal.
All right, let's find this Carlos guy.
Yeah, I think 6 hours is just enough. Oh, the warhorse is on fire.
Luisa, she's still behind.
Oh, there's actually a horse called War that is in Under Nightmare. But do you mean a different horse?
I can distract the guards. You and the gringo can get inside.
Now that Smooth has pitched the idea of doing I'm So Done With Left 4 Dead, I'm like, I could do Oblivion.
The rest I will leave.
I'm thinking about it.
All right, let's find Luisa.
But I only have one monitor, so I don't know about streaming on the PC. You have trouble judging how much food you need to take with you? Yeah, I had the same issue where... Because I think when you're doing like a proper hike, that's like the end game, you know? I remember when I climbed Snowdon, I didn't take much food with me because I was like, oh, I want to like calories in, calories out and have a really good workout from this. And then I was like, no, this is like the end game. This is what you train for, and then you bring adequate food when you do this exercise. Don't Kaiko a mountain hike. Absolutely Smooth, yeah. I've had that issue as well. I think you absolutely should do plenty of exercise if you live a sedentary life. You can never get into Oblivion. I've never been so sad. Shiloh. Oh, that's cool, Ramona. I didn't know that. Have you actually been considering Left 4 Dead? I actually have, yeah. Doing a Natsu cosplay. Natsu? Is this a D's Nuts joke? Who's Natsu? Mismas.
That's our cue.
Okay, I almost shot, but that would have been a bad thing.
Follow me. We'll shoot our way in.
Morrowind is brilliant, and I really wish they had taken the approach, the communication approach through to like Skyrim. I loved in Morrowind how you would meet a character and that character would be like, oh, you need to like walk past this berry bush and then take a right and then take a left and then you do your quest there. And I loved that. That was so cool. I had a notebook while I was playing it. So fun. Oblivion is the best Elder Scrolls game. Yes.
Drop that bastard, Marston. What are you doing back there?
Why is this guy so mean? Backseating the fuck out of me.
Nearly there. This is right here.
Looting bodies whilst in combat is way better, because usually you don't have to do the animation. But, you know, I just guess I go fuck myself, because I did that.
Animal, she's just a girl.
Who you boys steal them uniforms off?
Trying to get out of the fucking way, Lando? Is that alright? Do your job.
She must be in here. I'm gonna see if I can close the door.
I really like that too, Andy. I do wish that they'd done that. Because the thing is, in Skyrim, you can turn quest markers off. And I remember I was talking about this, I can't remember who it was to because it was years ago, but I was like, I hate in Skyrim there are quest markers for everything. And I remember that somebody, don't know who it was like, well, just turn the quest markers off. And I was like, no, because unlike Morrowind, Skyrim has not been made for quest markers to be turned off. There's no, like in Morrowind, you get like communication to the movement on what you need to do.
Get behind the table. I'm gonna blow it.
He's gonna blow who? Yeah, Skyrim's been built so that characters know that there are no quest markers, so they explain to you what you need to do and where you need to be. But in Skyrim, because there are quest markers, characters don't explain to you. So it's like, I turned the quest markers off for it. It's not fun with the quest markers turned off. I tried to do the Eyes of Baron Zaya quest with the quest markers off. Borderline impossible. You'll miss them even when they're sat out on the side. It's basically impossible to do that. And, you know, it just kind of smells. Made the mistake of going for all the achievements on Skyrim, forgetting I play that game in 2-week phases intertwined with 5-month breaks. You should do that alchemy
Come on, boy.
exploit.
Girl's barely alive.
Something tells me you loot while fighting in Monster Hunter. That's the one thing I don't do, because I am shit at that game. And if I stop paying attention to the monster for any amount of time, I am dead.
I taught you well.
Especially on Iceborne. You get like one shot by Velkhana because you stop to move some hair out of your face. Done. Hello. No more exploits, you need therapy. Alright, well, have fun getting to level 80. You'll come crawling back. Exactly, Shiloh. Exactly. Banned. No. I don't know how to put my gun away. Oh, well. Easily fixed. I'll take this one, please. Forbidden. Oh yeah, the tail can be a special case. Especially when the monster moves on. I'm like, if the monster moves on and I haven't carved this tail, I will just forget about it. Also, it's so satisfying when the tail comes off. Especially on something like Namiel. Spent ages trying to get the crowns for that monster. The tail coming off was just like cherry on top. Yeah. These guys take multiple hits.
Come on, come on.
8 different achievements to boil down to grind. Yeah, grind. I think the issue with grind is that you don't learn anything from grind. Grind isn't like the improvement of your skills, it's like arbitrary. And in a sense it's easy, because if you're like, if I just keep doing this, it will just be done one day. That's it. It's not got much to do with skill, it's about like how long you can sit and literally just cope with doing something. Which for some people really works. For me, I have a limit on the amount of grind I'll do. I get bored. Grind is like the cardio of trophy hunting. You know, it's like... It's more about mind. You're training your mind to be able to sit and do something. Yeah, I'm ahead of you. This guy's so mean. Oh, hot take, Andy. Although I agree. I don't like grind.
I thought he was meeting us here.
Does the Fortnite plat take a lot of grind? The Fortnite plat isn't about the online either, is it? It's the,
My lord.
Oh yeah, Smooth is doing the Splitgate plat. He was like, you want to do it with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. And in my mind, I was like, I don't think I'm going to do it. The Rathians! Oh, yep. I remember having to grind Sharish Folder for a bit of armor that I wanted or something. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a weapon. And it was awful. That monster kicks my ass. It always one-shots me in the final phase. Can't do it.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. But I remember that name from prison. Bad people spoke of him.
I told you, Johnny.
Fuck it. I'm not playing. Right, I'm done. That's how I say it. Right, that's enough. That's my I'm tilting to within an inch of my life voice. Ow. My legs still hurt. When I got back home, I could not walk up the stairs. But now I just got like calf cramp 24/7, which is much more manageable. Alright, I believe that the Hungarian half-breed is actually around here. So I don't know whether or not... Yeah, see, it's there. Let's see if we can find one. Let's see if we can find one. Maze! How you doing? Maze was watching my brother play Still Wakes the Deep yesterday. We got very into that. It was nice. It was a good time. Look, I'm not here to talk to women. Just having my tea. Achievement is grown by way of skill. Yeah, I think there's a point where I think there's like a balance to be made with grind where sometimes it can be really like really fun and engaging and you know you build skill. And then sometimes it's like I should set up a macro for this and remote play it. That is not a horse, that is a deer. Here it is, here it is, here it is. I don't want to say goodbye to my horse. I love him. Plimbo, I'm sorry. So I guess the black horse is up in Blackwood. How fitting. Yeah. Alright, what are we calling the new horse? Because Plimbo is no longer needed. I need to go and tie this horse up. Messiah. Alright, we'll call him Messiah Barely Noah, okay? Look at my white horse. I hope you het better. An ominous request. Look at me horse. The horse breaking minigame is my favourite. Oh, I miss my horse. Oh, I miss Plimbo. I guess we got Messiah now. Once we get to Blackwood, we're gonna get a new one. I hope you het better. If I catch you homoing, there'll be hell to pay. What are you playing on stream next, Smooth? Now that you've finished Still Wakes the Deep. I guess you're gonna 100% off stream. But, you can do Resident Evil 7. Because I remember you mentioned that at one point. I think that would be so fun to watch. Oh, bye, Plimbo. Okay. Resi 7, not just yet. I mean, the main story of Resi 7 is not masochistic. I already got myself a woman, miss. She's locked up because I didn't pay my rent. Didn't pay my electricity bill. Oh yeah. Yeah, Smooth. Let me know what you're considering. Maybe we can leave it to the vote. Oh yeah, you got anything you're cleaning up that you could do? Well, I wanted to change my outfit. Oh. I guess we do it at the bed. Yeah. He does have his own Discord, but he doesn't use it much. Whereas I think... Ooh. Is this it? Oh, okay. We only have 2 outfits. Yay! Yeah. Yeah. Splite. Can I have some Splite Zero, please? Yeah, if you don't pay your electricity in England, they do take your wife. It's an easy exploit for a no-fault divorce, though. You don't have to pay the paperwork. They just keep her. Lopi, how you doing, Lopi? Semi-big. Ha ha ha. Electricians hate this one weird trick. You ladies need help?
Thank you, senor. I should know by now. I never to tell a man he has una verga pequeña.
I don't talk to women. Leave me alone. Oh, hey, hey. Bot lobbies and no lives. That's what Overwatch said. It's the state of my Overwatch lobbies. Yeah. Check me out. New Mexico, new me. New Mesa de la Luna. Una mesa para dos, por favor. Oh my god, the arm wrestling competitions. Let's do it. I think we have to for the 100%. But also because it would be funny. I can't remember how to do this. I think it's button mashing. I'm not very good at that, so. The first arm to touch the table loses. Wager an amount according to how strong you think you are. Well, I mean, look at me.
Wanna bet on this? 3, 2, 1, go! Give me some more.
Strong, gringo. Pero Jesus, no quit. Okay, now we bet dinero.
Maybe just bet $1.
Ándale, machote. 1, 2, 3. You know, machote.
Oh, maybe that was the practice one.
How much dinero you wish to bet?
Yeah.
All right. Money's down.
Jesus?
Ándale, machote. 1, 2, 3.
That's all you got?
This is broken.
Come on, gringo.
Play me again.
Easy money when I see it.
Tragic. I hate losing my streak. I always feel like I'm in trouble. Right, let's just do it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Go! I got ya. I ain't even trying yet.
Muy fuerte, gringo. But Jesus no give up. You're about to lose.
Yeah!
Ball, gringo.
My hands are sweaty.
Okay, now we bet dinero.
Let's get this
A wee
started.
bet.
Ándale, machote. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Jesus must be a stupid for you win.
That's me sitting at the table, waiting for my coffee to be cold enough to drink. Oh, what? There's multiple. Cool. Well, $5.
¿Listos? ¡Vamos! ¡No lo aguanto! ¡Otra vez, cabrón! ¿Qué haces, desgraciado? Apuesta algo.
Come on. Let's put some money on it.
A la marca. ¿Listos? ¡Vamos! No hay nadie.
Who let this guy in? Can you hear Mum offering dinner to be cats? Oh, easy. Why don't you suck my balls? Yeah. Yeah. Done. Yeah. Oh, vacant property. Oh, we can buy this. I believe we have to for the 100%. Who let the hat guy in? Raoul, his name was. Da da da. Do do do. Do do do. Alright, well, I miss Plimbo. Messiah. I barely know her. Raoul's like, oh, I thought it was arm wrestling. Sorry. I have no upper body strength. Da, da, da. Let me up. Yeah. Plimbo would have been able to do this. God. He wrote down some roasts. Yeah. Una mesa para mí, por favor.
Welcome to Nuevo Paraiso, John.
Thank you. I love the exclamation mark on the subtitles that is not present in the delivery.
You're famous, John.
You're famous,
That man
John.
shot a bunch of banditos as soon as he turned up in this country. You're a man who decided right and wrong between a man
That's
and
my job.
death, between a man and his wife. And who
Oh my
are you?
god, Figs! How you doing?
I admire you, John. I hope my boy turns out just like you.
For your sake, I hope he don't.
For your sake.
Kill people so easily, yet you respect the vows of marriage.
Hey, Figs.
That's very curious.
Damn. You still playing Tarkov? Actually, it says that you're on mute.
Morality, friend.
If you are on mute, then
You will. And they should.
disregard.
Anyway, I hear that an old nun.
An old nun is traveling from the monastery.
She raised at the bank. Why don't you head up there and see if you can lend her a hand? Road's full of thieves.
Figs plays. Well, I mean, played. I don't know if anymore, but played the shit out of Tarkov.
I hope you don't.
Oh, once upon a time. I remember I would see you tweet to the devs whenever a new patch came out to be like, excuse me, this is broken. Doing the God's work. Oh, I love this guy too, Alice. I saw some people say that he was Satan, God, Saint Peter, just like all of the oh, that horse is cool. So like, or just all of the suggestions. Ancient history. Yep, you'd be like, excuse me, this this new update has completely destroyed the integrity of this game. Welcome back, Lopi. Time out. Oh. Oh yeah, some people have said death. If you look on the Wikipedia page, there are like 15 different theories. Could somebody please time out Lopi? My brother got a soundboard on his stream that plays like farts and yeets and all sorts. I love it. I absolutely love it, and I want to get one as well. Hey Fright, how you doing? Farts are always funny. Although he died on I think it was Outlast, and I played the coffin dance, and he didn't say a word, and I was like, uh-oh. I've poorly timed this. Oh, I got rid of the awkward finger guns. I did. I mean to replace them, but I think I'll probably replace them with point activated
Arms for the poor.
point activated
Sir,
sounds.
could you find it in your heart
Sure
to
is.
donate some money for the poor?
Farts are funny in the bathtub because they bubble like a cauldron.
For their lives.
Every few minutes there are farts. I had great fun with that.
Cover his fly, not mine.
Yes, but the Lord has brought you so you could help me. They're at their wits'
Rate my poo. Not yet.
and
Not
the
yet.
faith has been cast aside. All it would take is a few dollars to get them
I
started on
only
the
ever
right
poop
path.
in my mum's
Figure
ensuite.
goes
My
okay.
mum and dad have an ensuite in their room,
Few
and
dollars
I've
to
nicknamed it the poo
restore
room.
someone's faith?
And whenever I go, I take a
I never
photo of my
realized,
feet,
so simple.
like from where I'm sitting. Take a photo of my feet. She gets really upset. Shot last two. Yes.
Life is much simpler than we
One of them made you jump, right?
Gracias, Señor. And God bless you.
Anytime. Okay, you could mug her for that, right? Not that I would have, but the poo room. Yeah, just... It's just the fact that I've been in there that annoys her so much. She's like, you've got your own toilet. Share it with your brother. Go and use that one. And I'm like, but I like yours better. Have a nice smoke, Sheila. But I like your bathroom the best. She's like, oh. Got her rethinking. I put it in the group chat. Be like, oh, I'm in the poo room again. She's like, oh, stop it. Kirsty, stop it. Like that. It's my toilet. I really don't care for... Like, I like Landon Ricketts as a character, but I think it's always around this point in the game that I get a bit bored of the, like, the main story. Just start, like, skipping past it. Actually, wait a minute. Collect 6 desert sage. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, should we go back and get that herb that I just ran past? But no. A bunny! You'll live another day, bunny. I can't be asked to skin you. Wed Dead Redemption. Yeah, I had an ensuite in my uni halls. It was like a wet room. It was amazing. But never since then. Only ever in like hotels and stuff. That's gotta be fun. It's gotta be nice. As my parents well know. The thing is, when you go in their room, you close their bedroom door, and then you close the toilet, so it's just like serene silence. It's like sitting in a meadow, or like at the edge of a big cliff over a tranquil sea. Smooth, the things you did to that ensuite can never be undone. You're like, oh, I had to clean it when I arrived. I think when you left, they probably just had to strip the whole thing out and build it again. What is that icon there? The like briefcase looking thing. Chuparosa. Okay. Let's just get his stuff out of the way so that I don't have to do it again. Yes, Andy.
Gentlemen, I thank you. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Marston. How you keeping, sir?
It's fine, thank you. And you?
Very well, sir. Thank God my wife died.
Wife burned.
Garzon, champagne for everyone.
Garcon. Champagne for everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hermore. I'll keep playing you in servitude for the rest of your life on Earth, if that makes you happy.
I can't tell if this guy is like retired and living in the Wild West equivalent of like an old people's home,
Oh, Marston.
or if he just kind of like really annoys people.
So I'm just gonna have a drink.
Oh, come on. Sit down. Sit down.
Okay then.
Alright, you want to get roasted at poker? Okay. It's like a 1 in 10 chance that that's about to happen. I'm happy to oblige. $100? Why the fuck did I spend $100 on? Every round starts with a forced bet called the small blind. Okay. Oh, that'll be it then. Choose how much. Look at your cards. We've got a king and a 3. That's not that good. No. I was thinking, like, if we do an all in, will all of the other characters just fold? We have nothing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think we'll just do it this way, right?
So nice of you to
Hello, Marcus. I am being called a pussy for not going all in on poker, but... Oh, this could be good. This could be good.
You know what I always say, Muller. If you find yourself in a hole, best to stop digging.
30.
I fold. Uh-huh.
Oh, we ain't got shit. Well, to be fair, Jack, Queen, King. That's not a straight. Well, let's just see if we can make him fold, right?
That's me out. Look at
Okay,
a
we're
little
just slowly winning. Oh, that was it. Please don't unplug the Wi-Fi, I thought there were more rounds.
You fucking cheat! Excuse me. You fucking looked in my
Sorry.
fucking cards, you fucking cheat.
Who is this?
Let's calm down. There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. Your Yankee friend here is a fucking cheat.
Easy there, Germany. Calm yourself down.
Oh yeah, you know exactly
Mind and
what you
body,
did.
Miles.
I
Mind
know
and body.
exactly what I did, friend, which was nothing.
Yeah.
I preferred if we could all play a friendly game and no one get hurt.
You planted this guy Ricketts.
Now, why would I do that? I've already beaten you. Now, calm down and let's finish the game.
There's no more cards game.
Ease up. there,
Wow,
friend.
just straight to the gun.
There must be a name for this.
An impasse, sir. An impasse. We could all die here and now.
What's that guy in the background just aiming at Lando for?
Fighting you Ricketts, but the Yankee him I don't like.
He's done you no harm, Muller.
He's done me no good either.
Muller.
Outside, winner takes the pot.
The winner will take what he wants. The other man be in no position to argue.
Oh, Lando's grooming me to kill
Sanchez will
him.
be my second.
As you wish, Germany. As you wish.
Go on, John, with your individually modelled teeth. I was watching Marcus play Song of Horror, and I was beset by the returning knowledge that every character in that has like individually modelled teeth. It's very unusual.
Once you picked your marks,
Mm-hmm.
my friend, it's in the hands of fate.
What are you waiting for, coward?
I'm waiting for my quest marker to show up so I know where to stand. Alright, Muller. Barely know her. Press X to skip the tutorial. I love tutorials. Let's watch it. No, I want to shoot the gun. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh no, that's his face. I don't know how to make him shoot. I clearly didn't pay enough attention to the tutorial. Oh, my teeth. Okay, let me just pay attention.
Nobody steals from me, especially an American.
Oh, I skipped it. Oh, bastard. I just meant to watch. Okay, right, well. Yeah, I'm gonna be muddling through this. I'm pretty sure I have to, Oh, well, you know what? Let's just kill him.
I knew I could shoot.
Whatever. I don't...
We've earned ourselves a drink. I think Mr. Muller's buying.
Shoot the gun before he reaches it. I was like, oh, I've done this too soon.
You, the man they call Marston Sea. You like killing
I love this, like, recurring opportunity to practice my Deadeye.
Got here, Mr. Ricketts.
Mr. Ricketts.
Marston. Peleamos ahora,
I just pressed all of the buttons until he shot, so I actually don't know which one works. He's like, yeah, I heard you're really good at shooting. Why don't you have a go now? No reason whatsoever.
No puede ser.
Okay. Go. Okay. Let me loot him. No, por favor. Yes, por favor. Yeah. This is how I finish every poker game.
Well, I must say, you tourists certainly bring peace and prosperity to this.
Excuse me, am I a tourist? Are you a tourist?
Then again, I doubt most.
He's like, I'm a local.
He wasn't much of a poker player.
Player. Don't look at the bodies. They're mine. Wonder how I'm supposed to fill the rest of that fame bar up. There's probably some grind related to doing maybe like miscellaneous bullshit. Oh, there's more. Oh. Alright, fine.
Sorry, I'm in a world of my own.
Lando Ricketts again. It was me, Lopi.
Mr. Ricketts,
Come on in.
I can't believe that people watch poker on TV. Not in the sense where I don't think it's worth watching, but more in the sense where, like,
any word of Javier Escuela?
No.
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but it was surprising to learn. Ah,
Friends,
thank you, Marcus.
who's kind of educated together.
Educated.
So what is this? Some kind of high school reunion sort of thing?
What is this, some kind of suicide squad? Oh, good point, Andy, actually.
Well, you've killed people. You lived a life.
That I have.
I tried to stop. I mean, I don't know. I tried to go straight. I did. I left the gang after the gang left me. Left me to die after I'd been shot.
Aww.
They'd all gone crazy anyhow. Our old
Oh,
leader,
do you?
fella you probably
Full of
heard
surprises.
Anyway, he more or less lost his mind, went and shot a bunch of people.
Last is mad. Digimon agenda.
I got shot in a robbery. They left me, I left them.
Well, that's how it goes.
Is there like a drink minimum on poker so that everybody's just a little bit stupid?
Already had me a woman, got me a farm, then I got me more trouble.
Sure.
Been sent to track down,
That completely static mustache.
track 'em, kill 'em.
Well, you don't, someone else will.
Someone
There's
else
no
will.
escape. Look at me. I spent 25 years killing men. Look at me now. Sitting around here like some low-rent would-be messiah.
That's what's his name?
We're relics. Come on, have yourself another drink and let's wallow in a little self-pity.
Sounds like a plan.
Mind yourself.
Health.
Mr. Ricketts! Mr. Ricketts!
Which ending did you pick, Potato?
And you, Mr. Marston.
Please sit down. All right.
Oh, the only time I saw a poker tournament, it was like the hottest woman I'd ever seen, and then like 5 very angry men.
A prominent writer Castilla, and a local official whose only crime was not putting the small holders on the street when they were late with taxes.
Writers and government officials. For once, I agree with Allende. Some men need to be killed.
Mr. Ricketts!
Writers and government officials.
Where are they?
Out near Escalera.
Let's give
Escalera.
up our self-pity and go shoot ourselves some bad guys. It'll be all right.
Thank you. Both of you.
Yeah, well, why don't you do it? For once. So, just getting pulled in all the time for bullshit.
Let's head for Escalera.
Alright, where's my horse? Here she is. Here she is.
Go!
That's what I talk to my cat. Alright. Come on, Landon.
Louisa was pretty shaken up.
She's angry.
No, I saw... I mean, the clip I saw was on, like, Instagram. So I don't know if it was televised or, like, just live streamed. But
Perhaps you would know.
I saw that.
Rumor has it you've been making all kinds of new friends.
I don't
Yeah,
pay
shut
much
up, Landon.
attention to rumors.
Ah, he's like centrists are wrong. Kind of respect that.
It's no concern of yours.
Choose your tone wisely, partner.
Remember who you talk to. Yeah, an old man.
Yet who are you, John Marston? Apart from a rat feeding every other hand he can find, my name means something. All you've done
Oh, I love that he's given him a proper dressing down for being like, I don't care about politics. I'm just a farmer.
I politely ask you to watch your tone, Ricketts.
all I'm saying is, maybe there's a reason why people around here don't want to talk.
I saw that, Smooth. That's funny.
You must miss your family.
It's the only thing that keeps me going.
You know, you remind me a lot of myself. How I used to be.
Somebody was literally talking about that the other day. Was it you? Was it somebody else? I think it might have been the guys I was on the mountain with.
Respect, love, even fame. Do you see that? Prison wagon. That must be them. Come on. See if you can take control of that first wagon.
Well,
This is getting real nasty.
Tell the Lindy there's been a change of plan.
whoops. Alright. Like a glove. Yeah. At like 2 in the morning back in the day. I remember being at a sleepover and stumbling on Babe Station. That was just a bizarre evening. A bunch of like, it was like 7 12-year-old girls all discovered Babe Station. That's something I would be surprised by somebody watching. Like, Babe Station is like this really funny thing we have in the UK. It comes on at like 2 AM. And it's literally just like a girl sat in front of a camera and people like call in and talk to her. But you can't hear the conversation. You can just kind of like see her like rolling around. A bunch of 12-year-old girls discovering Babe Station was probably a much different atmosphere than a bunch of 12-year-old boys discovering Babe Station, if you catch my drift. Fucking Babe Station, yeah. Babe Station, I can't remember what particular, like, segment Babe Station had on when we found it, but it was fun. It was pretty funny. Yeah, it was, yeah, it's all like music. And she's just like rolling around wearing like a bikini. I thought it was about a talking pig. Oh, you're missing out, Andy. Some, oh, Farmer Figs, you're in the States. You'll never have had an opportunity to learn. Right, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Ow. Surely this prison wagon has been wrecked. You call it Babestian? Oh, because it's all one word. Yeah, Ramona. It's like when I was a kid, I heard about Adult Swim, and I was like, oh, that must be porn. And then one day, I remember I couldn't sleep because I was jet lagged, and I put it on. I was like, oh, let's see the porn, and it was fucking Beavis and Butthead. I was like, oh, fair enough. Mm. To be fair, I don't know if Babe Station is still kicking around. Maybe it did. Maybe it died. Free range.
It's been nice riding with you, Mr. Ricketts.
It has not been nice riding with Mr. Ricketts. It has been shite.
Dr. Louisa.
He's an interesting character, but I can't stand his missions. Probably because they just drag out the Mexico thing. I'm like, I just want to get straight to Blackwood. Yes, I cracked open. It's because I ate an entire punnet of strawberries, and then I had stomach pain so badly that I couldn't sleep, and I was jet lagged because we were in the States. I guess that's why Adult Swim was on, because I don't think we at the time maybe we didn't get Adult Swim here, or maybe we did and I just didn't know about it. I whacked it on. Was just confused. I think he's gone after this, yeah. At least until like the final boss of Mexico. Which is just that little mouse in a sombrero from Looney Tunes. No, I never saw Eurotrash. Unless this is a D's Nuts joke and you're just gonna go, well, you're a trash streamer. And I'll be like, oh yeah, good one. Fucking lovely. Sound. Great. Jay mentioned. No D's Nuts. No, I cannot help a poor tired little girl on account of being one myself. Did I miss anything good? We finished the Lando Ricketts questline, which is pretty good, because I wasn't really in the mood for his stuff. Ooh. I believe Desert Sage grows around Gaptooth, which means we might be in its range. We might. Yes! Yeah, just like a collective remembrance of Babe Station. And my major disappointment of finding out that Adult Swim is just a... That's a pretty horse. Oh. I think in both of these areas we're now going to be wrapping up the respective questlines. I definitely think California Man is done. I think that man has gone insane, sucking on cactuses. Oh, that's Red Sage. That's ass. But I believe with Lights, Cameras, Action we have to actually do something for that. That's a pretty horse. Oh, I wish I could have multiple horses. I think you can. I think you can summon them from the deeds. Deeds Nuts. Oh my god! Red! Hey, hey! Oh my gosh, my constituency was like 50-50 Labour and Reform. We came pretty close.
You called Spatchcock?
It's still going? Damn. I guess it's probably just like loads of dads and granddads because people don't they're just like, yeah, we don't have Wi-Fi in our house, but I spend 50 quid on Babe Station a week and just tell my wife it's an accounting error. But yeah, thank you, Red.
Man, I hope you shoot better than you act tough. That fool really will lose some money. Now get up and fight.
But yeah, we tossed the Tories. It was great. Silas Spatchcock. That's my porn name. McKenna wants him back alive. We want to disarm the gunslinger by shooting him in his right arm. Don't know how to shoot. Oh, for sure. I don't know how to shoot! I think I have to press L2. I don't know. I was trying to shoot his gun out his head. Well, I guess he can. My horse! My horse! There was a shot going straight to his dick? Oops. That was an accounting error. So, span it 5 times and then put the 6th on his hand. Okay. Oh, so it's not about, like, pressing once and then confirming selection. It's, you have to spend all 6 bullets, so you may as well spend them on his hand, or on his penis, or on his face. Okay. There's no, like, confirm button. Alright. That's what confused me. I was like, okay, I've picked where I want to shoot. Cool. And then the game was like, no, you must keep going. I'm not very good at games. I reckon if I hitch my horse, maybe I'll accidentally shoot the horse as well because he'll be hitched behind him. What, just like an extremely impromptu circumcision? We can have a go. I've been drinking my Load Max.
Think it's asking.
Alright, let's skip this bollocks. We've seen it. That guy can't even see. His hat's too low. So, I just shot him once then. I do not know what the difference was there, but fine. And then I skidded at him. Absolutely, like, shot him in the hand, skidded over. Sniffed him on the gooch. And then it was all good. Alright, well now he's literally running to Armadillo. He's like, right, better get to work. That's me on my commute. Oh, is that desert sage? We should check. That is red sage. I know him now. My sojourn. My echo skid. Shoot the foreskin off a gnat. Do gnats have foreskin? You know what? That's not a question I want to answer. My Bill Burr concision. Okay, we should find definitely dead California man here. So he was high on peyote plants? Is that it? Well. What, you checking for breathing? Well, yeah, he's not gonna miss it. Peyote. Was he really? I didn't know that. God, yeah, take your time. Fucking hell. Peyote. Armadillo? You fucking joking me? There's a post office down the road. Alright, yeah, let's go and wrap up these little quest lines in Armadillo now. And then I think that'll be a pretty good place to end the stream. Is there anything anybody would like to talk about before we finish? Armadillo, tattoo. How hard is it to migrate from the US to the UK? Maybe looking to be an expat soon. I mean, I don't actually know, because I don't have any personal experience in it. Thank you, Richard. Peyote. Thank you. I would probably say it's easier to migrate to the UK than the US, because you folks have, like, green cards and stuff, and quite tight immigration policies. I don't think it's easy, but it's probably easier. Yeah, I think it's easier. I think it's much easier than Australia, but I don't think it's easy. But also at the same time, we're not doing like a ton better than America at the moment. Yeah. Desert Sage? Yes. PK! Dionysus! How you doing? Yeah, just marry a UK national. I'm sure... Oh, my brother's single. You can marry him if you like. I wonder if they do checks to make sure that it's not, like... For the nationality, for the pass into the UK. Your wife? Oh, well. Yeah, yeah, good point. Just don't hurt me. So Atty is smooth. Thanks for your sacrifice, but no time. She's flexible. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, just be in touch. Smooth's always happy to lend a hand. Chest was all kinds of congested. Oh no! I feel like the older I get, the more a cold just knocks me on my ass. How's the fiancé, PK? Any lasting damage? Oh yeah. My calves are in agony. Still, it's been like 4 days. Wait, can I just go in? Yeah. Yeah, my calves are still in agony. I took a long walk today just to try and like warm them up and work some of the pain out, and it didn't really do much. Oh, lucky you, Smooth. Yeah, Australia is like, I think you have to have a specific job, or like you need to be working in like jobs that they want before you go to Australia. I could be wrong. It is. You wanted to be babies with the chest shit. Yep. You phrased that very strangely, PK, but I know what you mean. You wanted a steamroller. I understand. Alright, I think that'll do for today. I think we did pretty well. Just as PK arrives, it's time to leave. I'm sorry, PK. I think I will stream again tomorrow. I think that I'll do maybe tomorrow, the day after, and then I'll pass the Elgato back to Smooth, and then Smooth can have it for the weekend or something. Thank you for coming. Sorry it was a bit earlier than normal. I'm still trying to figure out what times work best, considering I'm not living by myself at the moment. But thank you everybody for being here. If you were lurking and you enjoyed the stream, please consider dropping a follow. But otherwise, Pretty! Hi, how you doing? Otherwise, have a good evening. Bye!